I know.
Yep.
And then I give him that old
Welcome back to Deadlands.
Yep.
Deadlands.
I gotta give him that old rebel yell.
Alrighty. So, before we start, I want to introduce their character again. It's been a while.
It's a whiskey pea right here.
Little boy Jim.
Steel Masters. Arizona Ranger.
Also,
Whiskey pea.
we need a title for the show.
Deadlands.
Deadlands what? We need like a catchy Western title.
The anal invasion.
We want that to be the name of the show.
Like
Anal
good
Invasion.
The only good Yank said Dead Yank.
That's the name of the show?
No, wouldn't it just be a Deadlands? Or the AL Alaska.
Okay. AL trip to Alaska?
Yeah. No.
Trip to AL?
No, road to AL Alaska.
Okay. That's the title.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And that voice too. Nick, if you don't do that voice right, then I appreciate your opinions.
Road to AL Alaska.
No.
So I went through the
Road to
rules and
AL
modified
Alaska.
some of the rules. So these are the major ones we're going to go over first.
Oh, yeah.
Where I'm going to explain what
I'm not
grit
gonna
is. You're the worst. You might want to listen.
No.
So grit is your health or life rolls. So you'll be rolling those to try to keep yourself alive. So you have to pass it.
Oh, what a shame.
So wounds. That's your health. If you get to -3, you die. So I believe all of you only have 3 right now.
3 what?
Health. Pretty sure. If you have 3 wounds, you go down. Alright, so the fate chips is what you guys just drew. Each person gets 3. White chips will let you reroll any trait roll. So that would be any of the attributes rolls. A red chip you can roll a d6 and add it to any roll, or use it as a white chip. So reroll a trait roll. A blue chip is used like a red chip without the marshal drawing a chip. So if you use a red chip for something, I get to draw one for the bad guys out of the hat.
How is it a one-time use?
Yeah, you use it and it goes in the hat.
Yeah.
How do we get more?
If you're role playing, and you only have 3 per session normally, unless you get them some other way. Then the legendary chip, which no one has, adds a big event or a fear level drop. It's a one-time use, or you can use it as a blue chip but +2, or reroll any roll or trade for XP. We don't have any XP. Oh, Johnny, for gunfights, a head up. If you use Fan the Hammer, it's a -4 per shot. Normally only 1
Per
shot.
additional shot or
Yeah.
in total?
Total.
Okay.
For duels, I'm just gonna explain it now, as I made step one. You want to go over the duels when we get to it, because that might happen this episode.
Sure.
Okay.
Can I duel with cards?
Gambling, Nick. Just a heads up, you actually have to play the game.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Play actual gambling rules, give an insight and advantage to player higher on the die.
Fuck.
Max rolls and insta win.
That's gonna make this game stupid. Like it's gonna take so long to
No,
play.
we're gonna do it like last time, where you change the cards as we play, so it goes real quick.
Yeah.
And we only played like.
Why are you
blackjack.
telling them that we change the cards as we play?
Well, that's his ability.
Why didn't you just say that happened magically in real life too?
Oh yeah,
I mean,
if you get
too late
hanged,
to get rid of it now.
if you get hanged, you'll have a -2 to your vigor roll at all times, and if you have a critical fail, you'll die.
What if I get hung?
Fear level's a
Mr.
thing.
Mess is already hung.
You have to make a guts roll when evils and beating. It helps you become more popular in the area. People will like you more when you beat an evil person, and that is it. So the only other thing is for
I can't
the
believe
game.
you killed off little boy Jim
Yeah,
in
I
the
know.
last 2 episodes. It was crazy.
Immediately.
He didn't even die with Valak. It was like,
So the only last thing we have to do before we start going into it is we can play like the rules want us with the skills, where you get to roll. You roll the normal dice for whatever skill you have, but if you don't have it, you roll a d4 with a -2. Or we can play the way we were playing, where if you don't have the skill, you can't do it.
You don't have it, you can't do it.
You guys want to play that way?
Yep.
Or you have no. If you don't have it, you roll a d20. A 20 is an average success. A d1 is a critical failure. That's how we did it last time. If you wanted to do it, so we want to play that way.
You can't.
Just can't.
You just can't.
Sure,
It's
why
always a critical fail.
not? Why
Yeah.
not?
Like I can't shoot anything.
You own a gun though.
Is that pizza
Yeah.
over there fair game?
Yeah.
I'll grab it.
Did you know Rangers actually invented pizza? It was crazy.
All right.
It's actually
So-
from Little Salads.
Alrighty,
Oh, it's
so
my
we're-
Mew token.
so you guys wake up from last time. If I remember correctly, you guys.
Jesus, I'm drunk as fuck.
Yeah, you are right.
My guy's always drunk.
Well, yeah. You guys saved
I've
Santa.
heard he's never lost a game.
I heard he's
Yeah, I've
never,
heard
yeah,
that.
that would then backfire a little bit.
Hey, I didn't lose.
So, like,
You
quick
cheated.
recap.
No
We
live man
did
to
the
tell that I didn't win. They're all dead.
So the last episode we did, you guys saved Santa, right?
Yeah.
You rescued him. Johnny's now becoming the new Santa.
Yeah, I am Santa.
You guys are
Very good.
camping out in the middle of nowhere.
You
in
know,
the
little boy
forest.
Jim filmed his own version of 13 Reasons
All
Why.
right. And you guys all got a special weapon, right?
Mhm.
You guys
What?
remember what they were?
The candy cane one. Hidden blade. Hidden umbrella.
Hidden blade and the umbrella. So you have an umbrella that's a candy cane umbrella. That has
So it's like
blade
a
in it.
walking stick.
Yeah. And then you have what, Johnny?
My gun.
A gun.
Yeah.
Okay. And little boy Jim had the mule and the rainbow ghost, or the candy cane ghost rock.
That's not a weapon.
Okay, so everyone, I need you to roll
To see if little boy Jim's still alive.
a
Or-
vigor roll.
Vigor? What do I have? 4.
Yeah. So everyone, let me know what they get.
I got 3.
Alright, can you roll 1 for 6?
Johnny got 6.
Alright.
I got 3.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you guys wake up in the morning. It's early.
Did I
You
wake
realize
up
that
wish
there's
that
like
was dead? Something in
you're like lightly damp, wet. Like there's mush everywhere. Like it like melting
Nick's
snow.
grandma was
Yeah, golden
just
shower.
during the night.
Golden shower? Golden shower?
No, it's like snow melting. So you guys wake up the campsite. You look around. You guys are gonna look around, head out.
Is little boy Jim there?
You gonna look around.
No, Jacob. I'm just gonna wake up, close my eyes.
Walk.
I can't. Yeah, of course you're gonna look around.
You notice that little boy Jim is gone.
Oh. What a shame.
You see
Yeah.
that like his little little sitting area is gone. Like where he was sleeping.
I'm gonna use my investigation.
Master, should we look for that little kid or
I'm
just
gonna
leave,
use my-
leave that rapist behind?
I'm gonna use my investigation to just search the area. See if, like, there's any tracks that a retarded midget would have left. To be able to deal with adult themes.
As long as it's not racial, it's fine.
Alright.
HBO advice rating.
Have you ever seen Game of Thrones?
So no, you guys
Plenty
are
of rape.
so you guys are investigating
scene.
his little camp where he was sleeping.
The little
Yeah.
rapist kid.
What would we roll for that? What do you guys
well-
think we would have? Do you want to roll for that?
Persuasion.
You know,
That makes sense.
my investigation is a D6.
So then that's what you're
Can I
doing.
use gambling?
No. what
I'm
do you
taking a
have?
gamble to see if he's there.
Can I duel the ground to see if he's there?
You can roll survival.
I'm gonna use the
and smart.
D6. Oh, I rolled
Oh,
a
you got a
6.
6 again. I'm dead
Man,
serious.
I'm great.
You roll 6.
Yeah.
Think you want to roll anything? You can use
So,
survival.
what about knowledge? Notice. I'm gonna use notice.
Okay.
2.
Yeah, you don't notice anything. You just like it's a sleeping bag or whatever. Johnny, you used what was yours again?
alcohol?
Investigation.
Don't have any
You
alcohol
notice
in
that
here?
you could tell there was a struggle as the sleeping bag's been moved and torn.
Oh.
Oh
And
my
you see
God,
like
I got
footprints
some
walking off into like into the woods.
Wow. Are they like midget footprints or like?
Normal
Rapist
footprints.
footprint.
It looks
Are
like
they kid footprints?
they have like boots. So it's like cowboy boots. There's
So
at least 2
they're
pairs
big.
of them walking off. And you look around and you guys are like out in a clearing. There's like woods nearby. You can tell there's a swamp nearby too.
Oh man.
So there's water, and it looks like the footprints are going towards the water.
So is this the same place we fell asleep in? Or
Yeah, you guys.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's like a forest area to your right, and then to your left is the swamp, and the footprints look like they're going towards the swamp.
Well, Whiskey Pete, the way I see it, we have one of 2 things. We either go back to living our individual lives, or
that.
we go after that little midget and we kill whoever took him,
Okay,
and we go get that reward.
I was about to say, just a reminder, he hired you guys to take him to Ale, Alaska.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta
Just
go
minor.
find. We gotta go find that kid.
Exactly. That's what.
Whip some sense into him, and then we take him to
I'll pistol whip
Alaska.
some sense in him, like what?
So you guys are gonna follow you guys gonna go look for him? You're gonna follow the footsteps?
Of
Yeah.
course.
Okay, can you guys roll me? Nick, can you roll survival? Johnny, do you have survival?
No. But I do have streetwise smarts. In investigation.
I got a 4.
And investigation.
I do have investigation. I just used it to use
I have throwing.
Okay.
Throwing.
You guys both roll with those skills and tell me in a second.
Okay.
That's interesting. Oh shit. Okay.
You would only get the same thing if you rolled it perfect for both.
My guy's got a fighting, gambling, persuasion, and throwing.
So you guys both got it perfect?
Yes.
So you guys easily follow the footsteps through the swamp mud. You can tell that you're kind of getting stuck. It's like sticking when you're walking through, going through. But you eventually get like towards the weeds, and you end up at the bank of a giant like Everglades. You guys gonna look around?
Pretty as fuck.
Yeah. It's really beautiful. You can see like Everglades. There's birds flying off in the distance. There's like a log
Some dead bodies over there.
suspiciously floating in front of you, a couple feet away.
A log?
Or a dead
A
body.
log suspiciously floating a couple feet away from you. But you see the footsteps like start mixing up with what looks like other footsteps right at the bank where you guys followed it to, and then they disappear. So you can look around and look for anything if you need to.
Or hunt the youngin's trails.
I'm gonna look and see if there's a.
Fucking.
I'm gonna.
You're
I had to clear my throat so I could do it. I had to clear my throat so I could do it right.
You okay, Master? You okay, Masters?
Steel Masters.
He's
We're
calling-
serving a day.
He's calling in those fucking manatees.
I'm gonna look and see if there's a rock nearby that I can throw at the log.
So what would you use to look for that?
You should give me the rock and let me throw it at the log.
Investigation.
Do you have throwing?
Just roll.
Do you have
I just
rock?
said I was looking for a rock, Whiskey P.
Because if
Can I
you
give it
Yeah,
to you?
just roll.
if you don't got throwing, you can't throw anything.
3.
Yeah, you find a rock.
I'm gonna hand it to
It's a small. It's like
Whiskey P.
It's like a skipping
I
rock.
want you to hit that log with this rock so we can find out if it's
It's
actually
like a skipping
log.
rock.
With the power of the devil almighty, I'm throwing this rock at the log.
Alright,
Come
so
on.
that's a D12, and then you put +2 because it's a skipping rock.
I got 12.
12, and then +2.
No,
so it's-
I got 10, and then plus 2 is 12.
Oh, you can add it. That's right.
Yeah, I can add it on here.
Yeah,
Nick has.
That's perfect.
This app, yeah.
So yeah, you skip and you can hear it, and then you hear it go, and then go under. It like snorted and went under.
Oh, that's a hippo.
You can roll to see if you know what it is.
Hippo's probably
If you want, if you have knowledge or something, or
You know,
survival.
they say hippo meets some
smarts.
good eating.
I'll use knowledge in 6 and try to see if I knew what that was. I got a 2.
You assume it's some type of swamp creature.
Like a hippo.
Sure, they have those in Florida.
They do.
Is it?
Well, you can roll to see if you know
Oh, it's
what
probably
it
a gator. It was in Florida. In Florida,
Mm-hmm.
it's a gator.
But you guys are the wetlands of Florida.
Should I throw? Give me something else to throw at it. Or is it underwater now?
It went under.
Oh, okay.
It might still be there.
Do I know what it is?
Can I
You
persuade
can
it?
roll to see if you
Can I persuade it to come out?
with like food or something.
I got 100 rations.
Could be possible to lure it out.
I've all
Whiskey P.
Yes, sir.
Considering that we don't know what that is, I think we should just keep going on our way looking for that little pedophile.
Let's do it.
Can
All
you guys
right.
stop calling him a little pedophile?
It's better than a little rapist.
Okay. So you guys are gonna look to. What are you guys gonna do then? So what do you guys do? You going to the.
Because you're gonna keep following the tracks.
They go.
And
They lead to
here.
the end of the water.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
The gator got
So you
him.
would assume they left on a boat,
Yeah.
most likely.
Should
Some
we-
type of water raft.
I have riding. Can I hop on that gator?
Or you would have to go in the water or somehow try to get through and try to do anything with
I
it.
will persuade it out.
You can go around. It's like a little, just a little small.
It's like huge, but you can see that there is a way to walk around.
That's why I have to get us
And there's like you can see little like mountain like land islands out there that are just like
Can
mountains.
I get my Gatling gun to?
That's right. You have
I
it.
was gonna say, can we ride the Gatling gun across the water?
No, it doesn't work like that.
I'm gonna give the ranger my Gatling gun, and we're gonna light that bitch up.
You're gonna shoot into the water.
I don't know. No, because the bullets can only go about 7 inches in water, depending on what it is, before they don't do shit. Maybe my cards would work better.
So what are you gonna do?
Out of game question.
Yeah.
Did we actually figure out from what set rolls do what my cards do, or what
I have the powers. right here.
have
Because
the
you are a
power
huckster.
of Grayskull.
So I have a list of all what the cards can do.
Of Grayskull.
Does it say for like?
I have the list on the computer.
We should write out what does what.
No, you don't get to know because you don't know how to use your magic powers. Over time, you'll learn how to use them because they're Christmas magic.
No, I'm just asking so you know what they are, so it's not just making shit up every single time.
Or
That's-
Grayskull.
Power of Grayskull. Let me look really quick. One.
Can I use this green gem in my
There's
inventory?
Hitman. Or not Hitman. There's He-Man. I'll take that as a yes.
I got all this cheap alcohol that's just getting me going. You want some, Ranger?
But how to floss?
Thank
What's
God.
what's the highest dice on there?
100.
And then it's D20, right?
20.
Okay.
But I can roll 2 dice, so I can get any number. I get 20, 40, 60, 80.
No, that's fine. We can go with 20. I'll get rid of some of those ones that.
I could go 36.
So I got them. I know it'll be a D20 and I'll count it out to where it goes on the 20.
So I don't need to draw cards anymore.
You still do. That'd be the number of cards. And the suit will call it. We'll figure. You'll still draw cards. This will be interesting. Yeah. Okay. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna try to attack the gator or something? Is what I remember.
No, let's just walk around the lake.
You're gonna try to. It's a swamp.
We're in the swamp.
Everglades. So you're gonna try to walk around the side of it.
Yeah.
Left, right.
Let's go right.
We got the right hand of the devil. We gotta go
All
right.
right.
Hee-haw.
Okay. Can you guys
Oh,
both
we didn't factor my
roll-
right hand in when I threw that rock.
It wouldn't matter. You're just gonna hit him. We're gonna be able to
I'm
kill
gonna.
him.
You don't know whiskey he's throwing on him.
So you guys are walking around. You can see like birds and like little snakes sliding around here and there as you're walking. Can you guys both roll me a spirit roll?
It's 4.
I got
a 3 out of 4.
And I got a 2 out of 10.
You got a 3 out of 4.
Yeah.
Johnny, you can feel you feel like something's trying to get your attention, but you don't know what it is. And you rolled what?
A 2 out of 10.
Oh shit. Nick, you can feel the presence of a very dangerous creature nearby.
It's the black.
You can obviously tell that it's very dangerous. And God damn it. And you know it's targeting you specifically.
Me?
Yeah.
Not him?
No.
God damn it. There's
So,
a bitch coming after me, Ranger. I feel a bitch coming after me.
Yep.
Don't you not believe in magic or whatever, right?
No, I do now. Remember, we figured that out.
I thought it was just your magic.
Yeah, I believe in my magic. But
Oh, okay.
that's not magic. It's not like magic hitting me and being like, he's here. I just like, I think it's my sixth sense, my intuition.
Okay.
Telling me that bitch is coming for me.
So if you guys, so you tell him that? Just, you
Yes.
feel, yeah.
Bitch I hit with the stones coming for me.
So you guys
Let's shoot it today.
So you guys gonna keep walking or?
I get my one throwing card ready and I keep walking.
Okay. You guys want to do that? Roll that again.
Spirit?
Mm-hmm.
Johnny goes
Oh,
for
man.
Ow.
2 or 4.
Okay.
6.
10. The feeling for Johnny, that weird feeling you were having of something evil's nearby, kind of dissipates. It stays with you though, but it seems whatever it is farther away.
He's further away, but
It's
he's still
still-
coming.
Yeah.
Let's get moving faster.
All right. You guys are trying to run away.
Then we're gonna start walking faster. We were going
Walk
at a
faster.
saunter, but now we're going like walking.
Can I set a card trap?
If you guys are gonna move any quicker, I'm gonna need you to roll agility if you're
Oh,
walking next to the
fuck.
water.
I mean, we're just walking.
You're just gonna walk then.
Yeah, we're
We're
just walking.
power walking.
We were sauntering, now we're walking. You know what a saunter
Okay,
is?
so we won't do that. Eventually, in the distance, you see.
God damn it.
Okay, eventually in the distance you see an old rickety-looking shack. You can obviously tell there's about 2 rooms in it. It's made of old, worn-out wood. You can see 2 gentlemen in rocking chairs rocking on the front porch of it.
My gentleman,
And you can see that they have a dock, a
You mean-
worn-out wooden dock that goes out into the Everglades.
You mean young man or
From where you're at. You're
young-
like about 150, maybe 200 feet away.
Young gentleman, old gentleman.
You're yelling
I'm
at
gonna go
100.
Whiskey Pete. I'm a ranger. I got this.
Okay.
I put my drink
I'm gonna
away.
persuade them to tell me the truth.
I straighten
All
my
right,
tie.
You're 150, 200 feet away.
I'm gonna yell like, "Hey, fellers, you seen a pedophile over here? He kidnapped a young-looking boy that's also a pedophile."
One of them, a guy yells back, "Yeah, we seen a pedophile. We seen some creepy people out here today."
And where they at?
I'm not obliged to tell you. If
Please
I'm a little
don't tell me
scratch.
they're in your house.
Little scratch. You can tell. You guys still walking towards them when you're yelling.
Yeah.
You're within like 50 feet. You can tell that these are like old, like, swamp people. Like they're these old, ragged, like
Are they Confederates?
old man. They have like white beards.
Can I
They're,
tell
like,
if they were Confederates?
all worn out clothes? They're probably Confederates because they're in Florida.
Nice.
Um,
They're on my team, Nick. Suck it, you yank.
I'm not a
you don't-
Yank.
You don't know he's a Yank. You're from a Yank state.
No, I'm from the Netherlands.
No, Oregon. Oregon.
Stupid yank.
Oregon's a
Oregon
union.
wasn't part of the Yank. They weren't even around.
It's a union state in this game.
That was bullshit.
You don't have to be
No, I'm
be a
kidding.
part of that. It doesn't really matter.
I'm from the Netherlands.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, so these are just like swamp people. That's like they live in the swamp. They're stereotypical
Redneck.
rugged looking guys. They're like
So-
rocking in
so-
their shirt. One of them has a pipe that he's smoking out of.
So
you can tell it's
can't.
not
So
tobacco.
you really can't tell me where that pedophile went.
You guys, they don't say anything. You guys need to get close.
So you really can't tell me where that pedophile went.
you guys are walking closer.
As a fellow Confederate, you should tell me where it is.
They don't respond. You guys walk up to the deck like, "Oh, howdy, strangers. What can we do for you?" This is
Where
this
the
is-
fuck that pedophile?
So this was the guy that didn't talk the first time. The guy that yelled is the guy that wasn't smoking. But now that the other guy passed him the pipe, so now he's smoking out of this like
So it's like
old
puff pads.
Yeah. Right, basically. Except you can tell it's like it's tobacco.
Can I get a hit of the backy?
No.
Fuck y'all.
All right. $5 for.
Have you seen a little? Have you seen a
You gotta
little
look around.
rapscallion looking boy around here, sir?
No, we haven't seen a little boy around. We've seen a group of weird guys come through. Though.
Were they carrying anything? Like any sacks about people size or little midget sized?
No, they're looking for something though.
Where'd they go off?
Well, they just bought our last what the fuck is it called? The one with the fan in the back.
An airboat.
They took our last
Like the
airboat.
one that guy fixes the flex seal?
When you look to the dot,
Yeah.
I have Flex Seal at work.
Oh,
I use it
God.
today. It's not that good.
That's a lie.
No.
You're going to jail.
You look and you can see that they obviously have like ropes for hooking up boats, and you can see that there is a sign down there that says $15 an airboat.
Can you sell?
And then you also see they have like old, like rowboats there,
Can you
or like
sell?
a boat with a like a ghost rock
I'm
powered
writing.
like engine on the back. They go, no, it was a group of 4 guys. There's like a creepy guy. He had fangs. He kept doing these weird poses.
Damn it.
There was
Is it a
another-
vampire?
Yeah.
That's oh my god, it's a vampire!
There was another.
Is this a ranger?
There is not necessarily just from that description. There's another guy. He had like black, like ninja gi. He had pink hair. He kept saying some stuff I couldn't understand in another language.
Black
What?
Black Goku.
Oh god, Goku black.
That's
There was another guy. He kept talking about some magical tree of fruit, moon mission something.
It's the fucking guy from the moon in Naruto.
Oh my god.
Which one though?
The moon dude.
No, it's not.
Are you sure it's not Link?
It's a guy.
Is it Link? Is he wearing a green tunic?
No. He has long black hair. His eyes kept changing from red to purple.
Sasuke?
He kept laughing weird.
That's
Kept talking about some tree and moon plan. Taking over the world.
Madara. It's fucking Madara.
And the last guy was a fat guy, kind of egg-shaped looking. Had a big orange mustache.
Dr. Eggman? God,
He's fighting it.
that man moves moves faster than the
And
speed
they,
of sound.
They went out looking for
You ever
some
seen
like
that
gems
conspiracy?
or something that supposedly landed in the water.
Oh, I got the.
They had like a glove with them, but they're looking for these gem things to put in the glove.
I got the great. They got the fucking Infinity Gauntlet.
They took our last airboat.
Pop culture the video.
Instead of giving
the
us
green.
$15, they
That's
gave
fine.
us this, and he shows you a weird looking pineapple fruit. It looks like a pineapple, but it has like green spots on it, and the top of it's not green; it's red. Like he gave us this instead. And I'll
Can I take that from you? Can I buy that from you?
when you said that you can, Nick, can you roll?
First, I have.
Notice. Does anyone else? You have notice, Johnny?
I have investigation.
Either roll notice, Nick, or both of you can roll spirit.
Oh,
Johnny, you're gonna roll spirit. Whatever's highest.
That's hot.
I got 5.
Okay.
What's my spirit at? 4. Alright, I got 1.
Okay.
Out of 4. It's 25%. That's not bad.
Johnny doesn't see it, but you see that all of a sudden a purple like cage comes around the fruit while it's sitting in its hand for like a brief second. Then you can't see it. Like, no, we're not handing the fruit out. This is payment for the boat.
Can I? I'm using snake oil sales.
You're gonna try to take it from him?
No, I'm gonna try trading. I'm a barterer.
At this point, when you're going, the one guy takes the pipe out and hands it to the next guy, and he starts smoking. The other guy's like, "Oh, hey guys, yeah, we saw a pedophile guy walk out there with another." And he starts describing the group again to you. He's like, "What can we do for you?"
Bro, we're here to buy that fruit.
I was
I can't. That's his fruit. It was their boat they bought for the day. It's $15 for it if they want. If they bring it back in mint condition, we might give them half of what their fruit they gave us. We don't know what it is. It looks freaky.
Do you think you could take us out in that other boat after them?
There's 3 boats. So there's 2 like rowboats, and there's a row powered by Ghost Rock or like really refined coal that you could use. So it has like an engine on the back to propel it.
That's something you take us out in.
Y'all need a better roll?
No, they have a house. They kind of look at you real confused, and you say you need
I'm
a better
using
roll.
snake oil salesman.
The one guy. Well,
I'm really selling this bedroll.
The guy looks and he's like, "We got a house, but do you need this?" And he pulls out of like from behind him. You see him pull out a jug and it has 3 X's on it and a cord. He's like, "You need this? It's high grade swamp whiskey."
Are you just
Johnny,
giving it to me, or
can you roll at 6, Johnny?
Are you just giving it to me, or do I have to pay you for it?
Yeah, it's
a 4. You know, swamp whiskey is like a very high valued thing, export out of Florida, but you know it's super illegal to have outside of Florida.
I'm just asking.
And it's almost basically if a Confederate person finds someone making it, you're supposed to shut down the operation.
In Florida?
Even in Florida, you're supposed to. But
now look here.
Are you trying to give me that, or are you?
I'm gonna flash my Ranger's badge and cut off Whiskey Pete.
I need
pull
that
out your Ranger's badge.
Yeah,
I need that swamp shit.
Okay, both of you roll agility.
God damn it, Ranger.
Mine's an 8. I'll go first.
Oh, fuck you, Ranger. I need that swamp juice. I got a 5 out of 6.
5, okay.
I need that swamp juice.
Would you roll, Johnny?
I got a 3 out of 8.
You both hear pals go off, and you can a bullet whizzes between you guys, and you see there's a gun pointing out the open window, just the barrel out of the dark window of the house.
I throw my car there immediately.
You're gonna throw it? Okay.
Alright. Do it.
Both of you guys roll d20s, and they're in combat.
11.
Yours is automatically a 10.
That's the other person.
Oh, that's the other one. So you're 1. They'll go Johnny, them, then Nick. So you guys are gonna fight the swamp people?
I'm finding the window.
I mean, if they're shooting at us.
Okay, so if I remember correctly for combat...
I'm looting this swamp shit, whether they like it or not.
Yes, I did not think you guys would fight them immediately.
They shot at us. What else are we gonna do?
Don't worry, I have a plan. As a Ranger.
Me too. Oh god, I'm taking that swamp juice. I'm gonna hide it
You
from
don't tell that to the Ranger.
Alright, so you have a fighting action, a move action, and then whatever else. So you have 2 major actions.
I'm gonna grab
and
the
minor.
I'm gonna grab the guy that's in front of me, that's on the chair, and pull him around.
The one that's doesn't have a pipe?
Yeah, and then point the gun through the window.
So you're gonna have to roll a vigor when you grab it.
Alright. That's 6. 3.
You're able to grab him, but you can feel that you feel a lot weaker.
Alright.
Your strength's starting to diminish very quickly.
Yeah. I'm just gonna shoot him.
Even like you're not even
I'm gonna
touching
go-
him. You're holding his clothes.
I'm gonna be like, put your gun down or I'll kill him.
He doesn't have a gun in his hand.
I'm gonna-
No, the guy in the window.
Oh, put it down.
Yeah.
It's like I don't think you grasp what you just walked into, and you can see the gun floats out of the window. No one's holding it, and it's like still aimed at you.
I don't think you grasp what I'm holding right here.
And the guy at the pipe, you can see he blows, and you can see he makes a skeleton out of the smoke. You know, like there's like a mini jig, and then disappears.
God
And
damn,
he looks
fucking-
right at you. He's like, "I'm just like you, so don't even try it."
Fucking hipsters with them vapes.
I'm gonna shoot him.
You're gonna shoot him?
Yeah. To
Okay.
death.
All right.
With my
so
gun.
Which gun are you using?
Uh,
Pistol or the?
Well, it's the
Cane,
priest
the cane.
makers on the side. So yeah, it's the Colt 45.
Okay.
Priest maker.
You're gonna have to roll shooting.
Okay.
I'll give you a +1 because you're that like. You can use one of your chips. Want me to read what the chips do
We
again?
need a chip here.
Whites will let you reroll a trait roll. Red will let you add a d6 to any roll or use it as a white. Blue will let you use it like a red without a marshal drawing a chip.
Reroll your trait roll.
That's not a trait though. It's a skill.
You can add 6 to it basically.
Yeah.
And you can take the crit fail.
Oh man, what was that?
You take crit fail?
Yeah. No.
No, he's adding.
Oh, you're gonna add? Okay. So
Yeah.
roll an extra d6.
What should he do?
5.
5.
And then you use the red, not the blue. So
Yeah.
where's the hat? Where'd my hat
It's
go? Where'd my hat?
over there. Blinding.
I drew a white for the bad guys. So that you added 5, so that becomes a 6. You shoot him and you can see it go through his skull, but you can see the skin like re-seal as soon as it goes
You
through.
need to add some hockey to that.
Wow.
That's from One Piece.
Yeah, I know. So it's their turn. They don't really do anything. They kind of just look like, if you guys want to talk, we'll talk. We don't really want to fight.
Well, why'd you shoot at us?
We're not the fighting. You flashed a badge. We don't like badge flashers. You don't tell us what
I
to
wasn't
do out
flashing.
here.
I was pulling up.
That's that's flashing to them. Even attempting. It's like we don't like the law here because we're the law. Law is nature.
Well,
You follow the rules of nature, we don't have a problem. Put the badge away and we can end this peacefully. At this point, you realize you would know the other guy. You can tell because he told you he used magic, but you don't believe in this. I don't know if he would. You think he's doing tricks or not?
Yeah, I was thinking of
I
smoke
like that I
tricks.
did that next.
It
Just
is
think
smoke
that it's not real.
He's the only one that knows magic.
No, I think it's smoke tricks, but
Yeah.
I'll play in a card game.
You're gonna play him in a card game? The guy that did the smoke trick?
For the fruit.
For the fruit? He says he's not good at card games, but they'll give you the fruit on a different condition.
What's the other condition, sir?
You guys want to? He's like, you gonna put the gun away first?
Put the gun
Sure.
down. Thank
So
God.
you gonna put it back in your
Yeah.
holster? You see the other gun just float back into the darkness of the house.
I'm surprised I'm...
So then the guy hands the pipe to the other guy, and that you just shot, not you, the other guy. And he looks at you. He's like, "We have the motorboat there, but it has enough fuel to get to the far island where we have our stash of swamp alcohol, because they're moonshiners. If you can get it back, if you can bring all of it back to us, because there's people that are trying to steal it every time we go out there. It's a pain in the ass, and there's gators. Gators. Not really scary. They might get you though. If you can bring it all back, we'll give you the fruit. And we'll give you some more info on maybe that little boy you guys are looking for."
I'm down, but
Well, you see, the
Six.
little boy is the one that can actually use a boat in our crew, so we need to get him back first so we can
Use the
get our
boat.
alcohol.
none of us know how to boat.
You guys don't have it at all.
I'm riding.
Riding? Well, you
Yes.
could ride a boat. You can't pilot a boat.
So Johnny
can't
can't
boat.
ride a boat?
You don't have riding?
No, I do.
Okay.
you do?
Oh yeah,
he does.
No one has boating. He has the ability to gain a skill though. He's like, none of you know how to pilot a boat?
No.
No.
Oh. He's like, well, I could train someone. They temporarily have boating.
Why don't you just tell us how to get to our friend?
Can
and
I
we know
get
you?
trained in boating, please, sirs?
Yeah, you temporarily have boating as long as you're in the boat.
Thank God.
As soon as you leave the boat, the skill disappears.
It's like the magic.
So you want it?
Yes, I want it.
Alright, so you,
I
you
know
guys
how
wanna
to
go?
boat. I know how to boat now.
Alright.
You have a D4 in boating. As soon as you step 1 foot out of that boat, once you get in it, you lose the skill. So just he tells you that.
So, like, I'll never have the skill again,
No.
even if I step back into the boat.
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay, so when we get to the island, I stay in the boat. I stay in the boat at the island.
You guys gonna go?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
So that you guys are gonna get on there like, alright, you're just gonna follow this little pass out here. You're gonna see a sunken pirate flag. You're gonna take a left there, and you're gonna see an island that has 2 vultures flying over it. Don't go to the 3 vulture island. I think that's where those other guys went. They look pretty pissed.
Where's the Scooby-Doo?
So don't go there. Go to the 2 vulture one,
This is the Scooby-Doo plotline.
and then just get back, please.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys are gonna head out.
Yeah.
You're gonna roll D4. Yeah, you guys take off fine. It starts pushing. They have. There's enough. There's enough fuel to get that far. It's
What
you're
about
probably
back?
going.
Can we get back
like
too?
Yeah, it's like a mile there, a mile back.
Pete, we're going to 3 Vulture Island first.
We don't have enough fuel.
Yeah, we do.
We have just enough to get there and get back.
We can steal one of their boats.
So you guys are going. You can see you can see the birds and stuff. You see alligators every now and then pop up and snap something.
We can steal one of their boats.
Everyone roll.
Or use
roll spirit.
That young boy's ghost raft.
Everyone roll spirit. You got 2.
I got 4. And a 4.
Johnny, you know that there's that spirit feeling you had earlier. You have the same type of feeling again while boating. Johnny, you know that there's something in the water that's following your boat. So you guys can roll if you want. If you want to look around or anything, you can roll for that right now.
Pete, I think there's something following our boat, but we are going to 3 Vulture Island first.
You guys have just gotten to
We
the
just need
pirate
to get
flag.
that boat.
I'm the one steering the boat.
But we need to get to that young
You
boy
are.
before he gets molested by an older pedophile.
You know he's gonna be the one molesting them.
Yeah, but I mean, we need to get to Alaska.
Yeah. I
And just a heads up, you're a third of the way through
What?
the story
Uh,
for getting out of Florida
yeah.
for this episode.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna look or anything.
I'm just gonna tell him. So
Okay. That's it.
Yeah.
You're gonna turn. Which way are you turning? Left or right?
well, they said left.
Okay, you're gonna take a left. Okay. So you keep going. Everyone make a spirit roll again.
7.
I got a 1.
A 1?
Yeah, I have 1 out of 4.
Oh, Johnny, you have no idea. You don't feel anything. You feel like you're having the greatest day ever. Like this is amazing.
It is.
Nothing could hurt you.
Yeah, we're on a swamp.
What'd you roll?
A 7.
Out of
Okay.
9? Out of 10? You can feel a very strong presence under the boat.
There's a
falling
presence. There's a
under
presence in my butthole.
He said that in character.
Man, this is a great day on the swamp.
Is that it?
I mean, he's under the boat. It's under the boat, not my butthole. I'm sorry, I'm a little smashed.
I mean, there's might be something under the boat, but this is still a great day on the swamp.
You guys can keep going.
And we're
Not
gonna
do
go
anything.
get that young boy first.
I have this green gem,
We're
and
going
according
to-
to what our story is, it's time.
We're gonna use the green gem.
No,
We're going to 3
I'm
Vulture
just telling you.
Island. We're
Just telling you I got it.
Vulture Island.
So you guys gonna keep moving?
It might be a Chaos Emerald also, Nick.
The green gem he had?
Yeah.
I forgot when he got it. And that was in the first episode.
Yeah.
You guys gonna keep moving then?
Going to 3
You're not gonna
Vulture
stop?
Island. Going to
Everyone
Vulture
make-
Island.
You feel like something hit the bottom
Oh,
of the
yeah.
boat. So everyone make a strength check to try to stay on the boat.
Oh, I got 10. Thank God.
5.
Out of 5?
Out of 6.
Okay.
4.
Out of 10?
Yeah, it doesn't matter what's out of you said earlier.
So, yeah. So you guys hit the boat and the boat gets hit and it spins.
Jesus.
You let go of the steering and the engine dies. You can turn it back on. It just turns off, so now you're floating and you're able to stay stable. So if Nick's like laying down in the boat, you're prone for a second, so you can look around if you want
I'm
to
gonna
make a
look.
roll.
I'm gonna investigate.
Okay, roll it.
All right. I got a 2 out of 6.
You can see giant ripples going into the Everglades. Like they must be for something at least 10 feet wide.
Man, there's something big out there on the bayou. We better go to
10,
Three
at
Gorge
least 10
Island
feet
first.
wide and like 8 feet long.
Tell me when I'm out from.
You're not now.
Oh,
It's
thank
just
you.
he's the only one that saw the ripples
Man,
though.
there's something heading over into those Everglades. We better go to Three Gorge Island first.
Okay.
Okay.
get
You're gonna
it.
start the engine. Roll boat. Roll that 4.
Oh boy.
1. It doesn't start. You hear it go. And it shoots sparks at you. Are you gonna try again?
Are we fighting the creature from the Black Lagoon?
I thought of that. There's a couple of cryptos in the game.
Oh my god.
You see it spark again. You can tell that the igniter is about to break. So if you do a critical fail one more time, the engine's destroyed.
Can I use a match instead?
You can try.
Try using a match.
You just ignite it.
Why'd you do that like
Okay. Roll a boating +2.
+2 wife.
4.
Yeah, so it kicks to life, and you move just as something rushes past. Like it would have rammed the boat if you didn't start it.
Oh man, crazy.
Everyone
We're on a boat.
roll. Everyone roll spirit
6.
out of 6.
10.
4 out of 4.
You can tell that something evil just passed by. It's trying to attack you.
Something evil just passed by.
You know there's an evil spirit nearby.
Something evil's
Nearby.
nearby.
Christmas.
At this point in front of the boat, you guys aren't looking at the front. You guys turn around, you see rising out of the water a giant crocodile head. And it opens its
Is it
mouth,
going?
and you can the head is as big as the boat. And the boat is at least 8 feet.
Is it TikTok?
No, you know the movie Gator, where they have that giant alligator that
Yeah,
eats the
with
treehouse?
TikTok.
It's not. That's from Captain Hook. No, it's basically a giant alligator.
Yeah.
It's about 8 feet wide. About
I love that.
no,
movie.
it's like 10 feet
What
wide.
are its stats?
You can't tell how long it is. All you can see is its head rising out of the
Can I
water.
investigate to see how big it is?
No. Both of you guys are gonna have to roll strength because as its head rises, the water is pushing you away with waves. 4. You're good.
Where's my strength?
You're good.
6.
You're okay.
Alright.
Yeah. So you guys get to go first in combat. You guys are fighting a giant gator. At this point, you can. Yeah, the head is at least this. Like he could
Good thing
easily
I'm-
fit the boat in his mouth, and there'd be a ton of room. It's about 10 feet away from you.
Good thing I watched all those Gator shows on History Channel.
What do we gotta do?
But as your guy, are there a lot of gators in Arizona?
Just ready for anything.
There's a lot in Oregon.
Maybe.
Oregon's not even a real place, so.
So what you guys gonna do?
Hit 'em in the eyes.
Didn't remember.
You guys get to go first.
What are you doing? Steal.
Oh, do I go first or
Yeah.
just Nick?
Either of you, however you guys
You
want to
go.
go.
You go first, Pete.
It's boat versus a gator. So you guys go first.
Go first,
I'm
Pete.
gonna throw a test card at it.
Okay, what card?
Throw a card at him, Pete.
Oh, red queen. Okay, roll
I
the
feel like
20.
you're cheating, Pete.
Roll the 20
Mhm.
out of 15.
Out of 15.
And then don't I get the extra for the devil hand?
Yeah, what was the devil hand?
I don't know.
Where are you trying to throw it at? Its face or something? Or its
Yeah.
snout?
It's Peter.
Yeah, so now it's mouth.
Okay, so D12 throwing.
11.
So yeah, it hits it right on the snout, and you can see it like a pink gas, not pink, like a dark purple gas explodes in front. You can start hearing it. It starts coughing really loud. You can see the Everglades around, like pushing away from its breath. It is like coughing because of the gas. So you still have one major action left and a minor action.
Can I throw again?
Yeah.
Throw another card.
Same
No, it's not the same one. This was the last one.
color and not suit, but yeah. So roll throwing.
A D20. Oh, okay. Just throw
Yeah. No,
9.
not the roll the 20.
12.
So when you throw it, it hits it in the snout again, and then you see like a somewhat like light green wall appear in front of it. And you can see the water kind of like push out, so you can tell it went into the wall was part into the water as well. Yeah.
Is Nick throwing bread boxes?
No, he's throwing cards.
Throwing bread boxes.
No. Alright, you're up, Ronnie.
I'm gonna pull out like the shotgun and just blast him right in like the under neck.
No, only his head. You can't see his neck. His
Oh.
head still is the
Yeah,
only
I'm
thing
gonna
above
blast
the
him in the
water.
eye then.
Roll
Clap,
shooting
clap.
him, I assuming, is what you got.
No, Jacob. I'm riding it.
What?
Of course I'm shooting the gator. 7.
Out of 10. Yeah, you hit it. What roll damage for it?
Roll?
Yeah.
Like D10?
Yeah, whatever the damage roll is.
Yeah.
Not for that gun. It should be written down.
Yeah, it's 3d6.
Okay, roll that.
Alright, so
3 6 dice?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
5
you can do, and then I'll do 2 more.
So that's
that's it.
5.
And
and
12.
12. So
So
You got
17.
Oh my god.
You shoot it in the eye, and its eye closes, and you hear it go, and it immediately sinks back under the water.
Oh, 3d. Yeah, it's 3d.
And you see a ton of bubbles come up. It's obvious you obviously didn't kill, but it's gone back. It's submerged under.
Alright. I'm gonna.
And you can, and at that point, you can tell the water's eerily calm.
I'm gonna flick the gun open and put a new shot in.
So what do you
I'm
guys
gonna
do?
chug 2 bottles of alcohol.
Okay, roll.
That's so stupid.
Roll a vigor and spirit. Because what are your hindrances? You're drunk, right? You have one eye. Downing, then death wish. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
So D, a spirit?
Yeah, do spirit first. 2 out of what? 10. You feel kind of spiritually. You feel kind of lost right now. You don't know what's going on in your life. Then I'll roll vigor.
Oh god. 3.
Yeah, your stomach for a second feels a little like starts rumbling, and then it just calms back
Oh,
down.
you're getting a rumble in the tumbles.
Yeah, so you guys just sitting there now. What are you guys gonna do? Start the engine back up.
Start the engine. Let's get going.
Okay, I start.
Just take yeah. So you guys are you like taking off like faster than the boat was going normally, or are you going like
Normal speed.
Roll spirit, everybody. You've gone about. You can see the island. It's like within
I
100
got a
feet.
9.
9 out of 10.
4 out of 4.
You guys don't feel anything nearby. You assume the gator is gone, or it's way deep in the water. You can't even see to the bottom of the water. It's like murky, black, or brown. You're close to the island. You don't see a dock anywhere near.
Is it the 3 Crow Island?
No, there's 2 and then there's 3. So you guys are heading right now towards 2.
No, we're going to the 3.
He's piloting. He's boating him.
Yeah, so we're going to the 3.
So it's up to wherever he steers it.
I feel like it'll be more fun if we go to 3 first.
You gonna go the 3 one then?
But then, little boy Jim's gonna want to drink all the alcohol.
The alcohol's on island 2.
I
The
know,
2
that's what I'm
you need to
saying,
bring
we
back
get
for the
first.
guys.
Exactly, we just won't tell them what's on the island.
So you're going to the 3?
Yeah, we'll just keep them in the bag they stole them in.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, sounds good.
We'll just tell them that there's more
So you're gonna
pediatricians
go to
out
the
there.
3 Bird Island?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys pull up close to the 3 Bird Island.
3 crow out.
3 vulture.
Vulture,
Vultures,
crow,
yeah.
whatever. They're birds.
As you get close, you get within like 30 feet of it, and then you can. It's like still like a drop off, but you don't see like any like deck to tie the boat to or anything. So you can try to get closer if you want, but you can't see where the ground is in the water. It's too murky. So you'd have to make a boating check to move forward closer to the island. You're within 50 feet of it.
I'll try moving closer.
Okay. Whoa, D4.
Yeah, we should do that.
4? Yeah, you can like somehow magically navigating through the sandbars. You're within like 10 feet of the island, but you can tell you can't take the boat any farther. Someone's gonna have to swim a little bit and then start waist high walking up onto the shore.
You gotta swim a little bit.
Why do I have to?
Because once I get out of the boat, I can't boat no more.
Good thing we're on the island where the little pediatrician is.
You're gonna jump in and try to swim.
Fine.
Okay. Do you have swimming?
Oh god.
Is that a skill?
No.
I believe so in the Savage Worlds Deluxe, but since it's a basic need, just roll a d4 and minus 1.
Thought.
3, so the 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of like struggle because you're not used to the murky water. You can't really see. And it
Alright.
tastes weird and smells bad. Eventually, you get to waist high water, and you're just kind of like trudging through.
Can I persuade
Nick,
the water?
make a spirit roll.
Persuade the water.
9.
You can tell a really angry spirit is heading towards you guys' boat from behind.
There's an angry one coming.
Alright.
At
You're
us.
gonna keep moving
I'm gonna
forward.
turn around and look.
You're gonna look?
Did
Did you turn around and look? You just
Yeah.
said that out loud.
I was turning once. There's an angry one coming.
Oh, so when you both turn around, you see the eye, 2 giant eyes of the gator. You can tell one of them's all red and like bleeding, but it's rushing towards you guys. Its head slowly rising out of the water. It's at least 100 feet away from the boat.
Can I get onto shore in time?
Okay. If you can get out of the boat if you want, try to make it.
Second.
Johnny's halfway there. You're at 25 feet away from shore.
Hey, let's go.
You said I was
Yeah, we were 10 feet away from
10 feet away
shore.
from shore to begin with.
Oh, you guys are 10? My bad.
And
I was
Johnny
thinking
don't
something.
Wait a
jumped
second.
out.
Yeah, you're like 5 feet away then, bro.
Okay, I'm like,
Sorry, my bad.
I was wondering how I was like tasting the water when I was 10 feet away from the shore.
Well, it's a drop and then it becomes shore. It's like one of those like.
Then
It's
why did we have to, why would the boat go any further?
There's just like sand dunes in front of it, so it's like a drop from there.
what the
Now you see what an airboat does?
This is an airboat.
Yeah,
Yes,
it
yes, it is.
It's just, no, all of its airboats are gone. You have a boat with just a motor on the back of it. It's not it's not a fan airboat.
I jump out and persuade the water to let me live.
Alright, so you're gonna jump out?
Yeah.
As you hit the water, you start to forget how you piloted the boat.
Pete, run! Get to the sand.
Yeah, so make a d4 roll for Nick, -1. As soon as you hit the water, you can you start to feel real heavy, and you're trying to struggle, but you just keep sinking, and you can feel the ground below you now, but you're still sinking.
Man, so much for pursuit.
So roll a d4 for drowning.
Does that mean he critically fails at drowning?
Yeah.
Yeah, you take 1 wound, so you're at a -1 for health. You just took in a huge breath full of water. Yeah, so that was it doesn't taste good, whatever. Johnny, what are you doing?
I need help.
You definitely saw him go under and not come back up immediately.
I guess I'm gonna run over. Where's the croc still?
Yeah, it's still charging.
Oh.
It's within about 20 feet of the boat.
I'm gonna pull out the gun and be like,
Well, and
"Be
at this
gone."
point, you can see more of its body. This thing is probably the biggest thing you've ever seen. It's probably bigger than the elephant.
Can I duel
Just standing.
Can I duel the croc?
No, not necessarily, because it's charging already. You're not dueling it. The
Um,
duel's a quick draw con, basically.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna draw and fan the hammer on its eye.
Okay.
Its other
Roll
eye.
for shooting once. You only need to roll once.
3. Good
Okay.
job, Nick, for shaking the table while I did it.
Yeah, you just fire, you fan the hammer, so you're shooting all of them, right?
Yeah.
Out of what one? The revolver?
Yeah.
The Peacemaker or the other one? That you already shot once out of?
Well, I mean, I would picture that I shot the right eye out, so I'd be drawing the left this time.
Okay. So the Peacemaker then?
Yeah.
You fire them off, a couple of them hit, but you can tell they're just bouncing off of his scales.
So none of them hit the target?
They hit him, they just bounced off.
Okay.
Like,
Well, no, I was aiming for the eye.
yeah, they hit like
Okay.
around it and they just bounced off his scales.
Okay.
So at this point you can see that like a normal bullet's not gonna just penetrate the scale.
I'm gonna penetrate him.
So you have one more major action. But he's drowning.
Pete, find a way out of the water. I'm gonna keep going up on the sand.
You can't hear him. You just hear as you're drowning.
You said my feet were on the ground now.
You can, they're touching, but you just took in a bunch of water. So you can try to push off.
So
and
you're
go
like
up on
rising
these.
out of the water as I'm shooting
I'll
at it.
swim to the top.
You're gonna try to push off and go up. All right, roll a d4.
Did I make it to the sand or like off out of the water? By the way.
You take a little push, and when you do, you can feel your feet sink into the muck. So now you're stuck standing underwater. You don't take any more damage though.
You need to help.
So Johnny, what are you gonna do? You have a move. The alligator's nose is almost touching the boat. and you're like right next to the boat.
Maybe the waves will like push you onto the shore.
I hope.
Someone gonna go? Can you? Someone go get Pat?
Yeah, Nick. You're drowning.
Yeah, go
I
get
don't need it.
Why is
So what are you gonna do, Johnny? You have 2 actions.
Don't have 2 actions. Why can't I try getting up
You're
twice?
drowning.
I can get up twice.
You can use one of your chips.
I'm
then,
gonna
if
yell.
you like.
I'm gonna yell, "Be gone, thought," and pull out the candy cane and shoot it in the face.
Oh, okay. Roll shooting +2.
Christmas magic.
Oh man.
It's because he's Santa. He gets a +2. It's a Christmas weapon. A holiday. 8.
Yeah.
Roll damage for it because you just shot at it. We'll see what happens.
Damage is 7d20.
70-20? Oh.
66.
Yeah, you see it. It goes between
I
its
got 3
eyes and
sixes.
it like rips.
In a
It,
row. Look at that.
oh damn. Yeah, you shoot it. It hits the front end between its eyes, and you can see the bullet stops twisting for a second. The little peppermint-looking color, and it spins the opposite direction. Just drills all the way through, and you see the alligator slowly just starts sinking back into the water. It's definitely dead.
Alright.
Second act, I need that help.
I'm gonna put the revolver away. And then I'm gonna run over and try to pull Pete out.
For that, everyone gains 1 chip. That's okay. Including little boy Jim.
Little boy just probably getting molested right now. Just in this chip.
No, little boy Jim's the second part of the plot.
Getting molested?
This is supposed to take like 20 minutes. Supposed to get to the island and back.
Yeah, we did it pretty fast.
You're at the wrong island. It's kind of white.
The thing about it is kind of the right island.
When you guys are resting, you can use a white chip to heal a wound.
Oh man.
Help.
I'm pulling you out of the water. You know what they say.
So you're gonna help him pull out. You're gonna help
Yeah,
him
I'm gonna pull him out of the water.
Nick, roll a d4 -2, and Johnny, you roll a d20.
Alright, I'm gonna roll my 20 for a second. Alright, so I got a 19. And he got a 4.
Yeah, you can easily pull him out. You guys go into the shore and leaving the boat out in the water.
Alright, I'm gonna reload my guns.
Okay, that's fine. You guys are just gonna go to shore though and leave the boat.
Stop drowning.
You guys are just leaving the boat out there.
Yeah, I guess.
So once
I
you
mean,
guys
it's
get
pretty much a bank.
when you guys get to the shore and you see the boat, you can see the boat is kind of like very slowly. Like it'll take like an hour before it to move like 3 feet. But obviously you can see the water. It's like kind of pushing away, so somebody could hit it and really move it.
I heal my wound.
You're gonna heal. We're not resting.
Yeah, we're not resting.
A rest is at least an hour of doing nothing.
Yeah.
So you guys are gonna do nothing for an hour. So you
Yeah.
can heal.
You always want to heal before going into
You gotta wait an
If
hour.
you really want to.
At this point, it's like midday. As you guys woke up at sunrise, so it's now about midday.
Oh, let's keep going.
You don't want to sit for an hour.
Nope.
Sure. You don't want to heal. No.
It's up to you.
That's not. I'm not in the group.
Ranger, you choose.
You're the one that was nearly drowned. I would think that you would need a breather after
Okay.
that. Ha, get it?
Yeah, wait an hour?
Breather
Okay.
because you were drowning?
Alright, so Nick,
Ha!
Ha,
you're at full health again.
get it?
I'm
You
smashed.
slowly-
Breathe
During
it.
that hour, you can hear like evil cackling and explosions going off, and you can hear a guy yelling the world over and over.
Dude, we're gonna get raped by these.
And at
They
some
got
point,
Madara, they
you-
got fucking.
You hear like a really loud snap, and you feel like a weird like force pulse out from the middle of the island and brushes past you. Now your hour's up. So what do you guys now?
This was a bad decision.
The boat has now moved like 5 feet
Alright.
away from where it was, out of ways.
Yeah.
So what do you guys do? You heard a loud snap and a giant force came out from the middle of the island.
Well, we gotta keep going.
Let's do it.
You guys gonna move in?
Hey, eat out.
As you guys start to move towards you, it's like kind of densely with like swamp, like grasses and ferns and stuff. There's a couple like old like giant willow trees and stuff you're trying to move through. Eventually you get to a point where you see 2 guys and they're like they're like they're like not the guy's already dead, but he's like one of them's just stabbing a dead body that's laying up against a dead horse, and the other guy's like going through a backpack looking at stuff.
What are
They're both in like rancher outfits, but they have bandanas. You can tell they're tied back here so their face are covered up. What?
What does their hair look like?
They're wearing hats. You can't see their hair. They're wearing cowboy hats.
It's not Goku. He can wear a hat. Neither can Madara. They're probably Eggman.
So what do you guys do? They don't see you.
This is the time for a long range combat.
So there's one of them stabbing a dead body.
Yeah.
That's looting.
And the other one's going through a backpack.
That's a crime. I am legally allowed to shoot these men.
Let's shoot him. I pull out my stray bullets. I'm just wiggling them in my hands.
I can hear Jacob sighing as I said that.
No, it's okay. Here, this is all for you, Johnny, except for half of the first page is about mail. The second page, there are laws in the
Did you
penalty.
see that turned on?
Yeah.
Magic.
Ghost.
Or Steve
Right.
showed up. Turned it on. Second side has the general laws for most states.
Oh,
Most
yeah,
of the
Steve
states
showed
are the same. What?
I got Steve showed up just as someone walked by the door. I know it's blinking. Maybe it's just a ghost.
What's blinking?
The red light.
It's been blinking.
Yeah, I
So
thought
I
it
know
was
it's
just
still
constant.
on.
I thought it was constant.
No. So yeah, that's your stuff. That's what I wanted to give you earlier.
Oh.
So yeah, you can attack him if you want. You are out in the middle of nowhere, so no one's really gonna stop you either way. You're in bandit country as it is. So while you're looking at that for a second, I'm gonna. Alright, you guys ready? So what are you guys gonna do?
Fight him from a long range.
So what are you guys gonna do?
You start shooting from afar.
So who's gonna shoot first?
I'm gonna pull out the priest maker and try to shoot the guy looting the corpse, or stabbing the corpse in the back.
You're shooting with the free. Alright, so roll
Priest
shooting.
maker.
It's a 1.
Man, Nick, I think you're gonna get shot.
You can hear in your head a voice that you remember. And it's a voice that's very familiar to you. He hired you to go on the trip. He's like, "You little bitch, Ranger, you killed my mule!" and it fuels you with rage, and you force the gun to fire as he uses a white chip for let you re-roll from the astral plane.
Wait, the little Jim used a white chip?
Yeah.
Thank God.
I got a 3.
So it does go off, and the guy, it whizzes past, it hits the dead horse in the leg, and it kind of twitches. And they both turn, and the one guy and you can see the bandana. So if you guys want, you can roll to see if you can notice.
Alright, sure, what would I roll?
Investigation or
Notice.
or notice, yeah, whatever.
I can use smarts.
Yeah, if you want.
Okay.
Oof, that's the wrong die.
As a lawmaker, would I recognize the bandanas?
I got a 6.
Out of how
I'm
many?
gonna 6 out of 8.
Okay.
I got a 3 out of 6.
So you both know they're bandit bandanas, so they're obviously outlaws.
Yeah.
These are ones that are signified, and you know that they look familiar to a red snake bandana, but not the same color. They're both the bandanas are brown instead of red.
Some brown snakes. Alright, is it my act?
So you guys now roll d20s as I've noticed you.
Alright.
We will do party combat. So whoever has the highest.
I got a 6.
14.
I'll roll for
Yeah.
them?
Yeah, roll for them.
9.
Roll one more. There's 2 of them.
20.
Alright, so you guys will go first, and they will go.
Okay.
Nick, you will go first out of the group because you rolled the highest.
I'm gonna throw a bullet at each of them.
You're gonna throw what?
A bullet.
Okay.
At each of them.
Use your throwing then.
7.
Okay.
Don't I get to use my devil's hand? You gotta see what that is. Oh no, that's only my cards.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're doing
wait,
that
yeah.
for cards.
I haven't been using my devil's hand at all.
No.
What's it do, Johnny? Do you remember?
No fucking clue.
Man, I don't want to look it up.
7 and 8.
Nick, do you remember what it does?
It's plus like 3 or something.
It's a plus sign.
To my roll
Yeah.
for shooting?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Yes, I don't know. Bottom right. 3d8 damage.
Whichever weapon your hero uses his favorite hand has been infused with them. It just adds an extra damage die when you hit.
Oh, okay, so
With your favorite weapon in your
right hand.
whatever, yeah, your right hand.
Alright.
So your right hand weapon.
So what's your favorite weapon?
Mine's my deck.
Obviously yours is the
man.
cards. What is your favorite weapon? Does it only apply to that weapon?
I guess it would be the Priestmaker at this point.
That's that you can't change it.
Oh.
Your favorite weapon is your favorite weapon
Oh.
for until you take a rest. Then you can change it.
Oh, until we take a rest?
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
the
sure,
hour
I'll make it
rest?
that then.
Not an hour rest. That's a break. A short rest is 3 to 5 hours depending. A break is like 1 to 2. A long rest is like 8 hours.
Okay,
7 or 8
that's
hours.
fine.
So you just need a rest. Like
Asleep.
you need to have like a night to change it.
Yeah, we'll just make the Priestmaker for now.
Okay. So Nick, you're gonna throw cards 7, 8, right?
2 bullets.
2 bullets, 7 and 8 right off out of 10. Yeah, they both definitely hit the guy. So roll damage. Your throwing power, we're gonna say, is the same as your Colt Peacemaker at this point. For some reason, whatever gun you have holstered is how powerful your throwing ability is for the bullets.
Good call. 2d6 plus 1.
Mhm.
7.
So I'll go to the guy that Johnny shot at, and then shoot the other one. They both hit.
11.
Okay, so the first guy hits him in the shoulder, and his arm goes limp. And he kind of screams like, ah! And the other guy looks to see, and it just goes right out in one ear and right out the other. And he just goes, and he just crumples to the
He
ground.
died.
Yeah, the second one.
Your turn, John.
Alright.
Or Pete.
Technically, you have more actions.
Oh, I have more?
You have 2 major actions and then 1 non-major action, which would be like holstering a weapon,
Okay.
pulling something out, or saying something.
Throw another bullet.
Okay. A 3. It doesn't hit. It goes by the guy at the hurt shoulder, but he kind of like slumps, so it would have hit him if he wasn't hurt. So now it's John's
You
turn.
better hit his
And
ass.
he'll have one in hell, and then I'm gonna fire the last 5 shots at him.
Okay. Roll shooting once.
Alright. 9 out of 10.
9. They're gonna use a white chip to make you re-roll it, as a white chip can make anyone re-roll anything.
8.
Out of
8.
10.
It's gonna use another one. Another white chip. Re-roll that bad boy
9.
again.
Oh my. I'm gonna use a white chip to re-roll that.
Okay, there you go.
2 out of 10.
Come on, boy chip.
You hear little boy Jim's voice again. My mule! My mule! And just the fact that his mule's now not with you guys has been this whole time. The zombie mule, it makes you so happy you squeeze the trigger harder. So roll again.
5.
A 5?
Yeah.
It hits him in the same shoulder. He's like, ah, hit the other
All
bullet!
5 of them?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ah! So you can see like something pop out of his shoulder, so they all hit the same bullet that Nick shot into his shoulder.
Oh, do I need to roll damage at all for that?
No.
Okay. It's 2d6 plus
Because it
1.
just went into the same hole. It didn't do any damage. Just popped the bullet that Nick put in him. So now he has 5 bullets in his shoulder in a line. So it's his turn?
He's definitely gonna die because these days when bullets cut in, they get infected.
You have
I mean, over time he'll die, Nick. Not instantly.
You have healing.
Did we hit a vital artery?
You can't tell from this distance.
It's a shoulder.
You
There's
see
no
him,
vital.
he has the knife
Well,
and
through
he
here.
throws it. Can you roll a d6? for me?
Shoot out of
My
it.
god, you throw a knife, he doesn't have good throwing.
Roll 1. He like throws it and it goes like way left.
Is he throwing
And
it
now-
out of his hurt arm?
No, his fine, normal arm. His good arm. But it goes like way left. And he just kind of looking at you and he goes,
Suck
and
my
he turns
cock.
and you can see him, he jumps behind the horse. So he's behind the dead body horse. You can't see him. Like you can kind of see like the top of his hat, but you can't see his body. This is your guys' turn.
Nick goes first.
Yeah.
Like always.
I throw a card at the horse.
Okay, what card? The queen. Okay. Roll for throwing. I think it's 12, right? 10. It hits the horse, and you see the horse explode, and
Oh,
then there's
plus-
just the guy just squatting there.
I get to roll another 10.
Okay.
Just because of my right hand.
Oh, okay, roll again then.
So it's a.
Yeah, it didn't hit him. The horse explodes into like meat chunks flying everywhere. You just see him squatting, looking terrified at you guys. So you still have another action because you only did one thing.
Throw another bullet
Yeah,
at him.
A bullet?
Yeah.
Okay.
6.
6 out of 8, right? 6 out of 8? Yeah, that's gonna hit, so roll for damage.
Okay, 2d6 plus 1. 8.
It hits him in the neck, and he goes down holding his neck, and it's like, oh, like he's choking on his own blood, and like within a couple seconds, he just stops moving.
Let's go loot them.
You guys are gonna walk down.
We're gonna go loot them.
Alright, so you guys are gonna go. Are you gonna follow? You heard him say we're gonna go loot him. Are you gonna follow him?
Why not?
We gotta see if they have any smuggled
So you
goods
walk
on them.
down, and you can see that the other guy is dressed in like he's obviously a law person. He's not a ranger. He's probably like some local. He's obviously some local law guy. You'd have to like investigate stuff to
I'm
find
gonna
out more details.
You're gonna investigate him.
The guy?
Yeah.
He's a local deputy.
Oh, okay.
He's a local deputy
Oh.
around the area.
What kind of gun does he have on him?
He just has a peacemaker.
Oh. I
It's
want another peacemaker.
it's obviously damaged. Like they obviously broke part of it when they got hold
Our
of it.
local.
Dude,
Wait, do I know that he's the real deputy, or if
He's in the outfit. He got knifed.
I look at the guy.
Oh, the dead body.
Yeah, but
Oh, I
he's
thought we-
knifing.
okay.
You can look at the other ones too.
Yeah, I'm gonna-
I loot the guy who was knifing.
You're gonna go loot that guy?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a d6.
A d6.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah. You can get all the bullets out of his shoulder if you want those 5. On him, he has 2 throwing knives.
Don't write down. You have 5.
And a broken sand timer.
I'm gonna investigate.
And it's not even an hourglass. It's like this weird, like ball that has like just a wall in between.
Yeah, it's
broken?
broken, so.
There's like the glass.
And
on
then
the
what's
side.
how many throwing knives?
I'm gonna investigate him, see if I can find anything out about him.
Oh, there's a guy that Nick's looking at.
Both of them. Both of them.
Okay, just roll. Are you looking for anything specific or just in general?
I'm just like trying to figure out who they are, what they're doing, who
Alright.
they're working for. I got a 3 out of 6.
Out of 6.
Yeah.
You can plus 2 that, so that's 5. You can tell that they're part of the So, one of the major like organizations, criminal organizations, is the Snake Gang.
Oh my god.
It's ran.
Do they
by-
work for Red Snake?
They no. So the Snake Gang is like multiple different snake gangs, but they're all under one giant umbrella. You would know the umbrella is the Fangs. So the Fangs is the name of the whole organization, and different areas have different snake gangs.
a round snake.
So the
Snake.
ones they have is the brown snake, and they're known for running things in Florida. So they're one of the snake gangs.
I loot the other guys.
You're gonna go for the other guy? Okay, roll d6.
6.
You find another peacemaker on him. He has like 15 bullets.
We're gonna grab another peacemaker here.
Yeah.
He has $5 on him. That's in a bag of 2 pounds of salt in the bag.
We have to have preservatives on the front lines, I
But you guys don't have food right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we do.
We have to
I have 100 rations.
You haven't been eating them. I haven't a single time you've gone to sleep. Have you said I'm eating some
Yeah,
rations?
I did last time.
Yeah, we ate
I'm
some-
talking to John. I haven't seen him.
No, we both ate
You're
rations.
sharing
last time.
rations?
Yeah.
Yeah, I brought 100.
You're sharing with little
I have
Jim.
10 canteens full of
He's
alcohol.
been smoking
Too.
Ghost Rock. He can eat some of his damn mule if he wants some food.
Thing that can't die. Yeah, that's it. So what else you guys gonna do? There's not much.
Loot the bag that guy was looting.
You're gonna go through the bag.
Yes.
Okay, roll a d20.
It's gonna be like a snake in there.
14.
It's gonna bite
You go through and you find a red bandana, and Johnny would immediately know it's a red snake bandana.
Oh, the
It's
red
in the
snake.
bag. Going through it, you find obviously this guy is probably, you can assume now, is a dirty
No.
deputy because he has a mail bag that's not from Florida. It's from Nebraska. And it has a red snake bandana, and it has a note in there saying, "Get the package out of Florida."
Can I
Red,
see?
and it says RS, which is red
Is
snake.
there the package in the bag?
No.
That's all that was in the bag?
If you want to try to guess what a package could mean, you can roll for it. Johnny,
Alright, sweet.
as he'd be a law person.
What would I use? My investigation?
Yeah.
2.
You can re-roll it if you want.
I'm gonna think again. Think harder.
Yeah, I'll let you. Yeah. No, let them add together, so it's a 4. A package could mean a type of weapon, or an illegal good, or a person, or something of that type of thing.
Oh my god, little boy Jim might be in the package!
It's either little boy Jim or
There might be child molesters.
It might
And
be
a gang
that-
of sex slaves.
it
I
might
want to
be
get
that-
little boy Jim's young little boy butt.
So what do you guys do?
Well, we obviously need to find the rest of them damn hooligans.
Okay. Let's do it.
So what do you do?
Alright, I guess we're gonna keep going on. No.
Keep moving in towards the island.
So
You eventually get to a middle area where you see like a huge clearing has been made. There's you can see just a golden looking gauntlet that's kind of like melted, and you can see all the there's like holes where like you could put a stone.
We'll go
That's
back.
obviously very damaged, and there's no one nearby.
And we go back in time a little bit. I didn't leave a card at the site.
Oh, you can leave a card. That's
Okay,
fine. I just assumed you left a card.
I left a
With
card.
magic in it on it or no?
Of course.
What card?
I don't even know.
Well, can I see in case?
Wait, did you grab the bandana snake?
Yeah, I have the whole bag.
Oh, okay.
They just took the bag with you.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see a card. Nick, randomly pull a card.
Okay. Pulls that one from the top.
Okay, that works. You left that with magic. Okay. So you guys are there. You see the thing on the stand. It's like this on the ground. It's very melted. You guys gonna take it?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
So wait,
you're
what's
gonna
it?
walk up and grab it?
Yeah, why not?
Roll vigor, please.
Okay. 5 out of 6.
You can feel like your strength slowly being sucked away, but then you fight it off,
Okay.
and you start to pick up the gauntlet.
Can I intimidate the gauntlet?
No, you can tell right now it's super heavy, so if you're gonna try to actually lift it up more than like an inch, you're gonna have to use your strength.
Can I try to put my green stone in it?
You're gonna try to go put it?
Can I?
Sure, why not?
You're going to? Okay, so you see there's a big spot like right here where you could put a that could fit your
That's
green
where the
stone, so
green
you're gonna
stone's
put
going in this?
It's just big enough to fit the green stone that he has.
The green stone.
Alright, I know.
This is a chaos symbol.
You gonna try to put it in there, Nick? You gonna try to put it in the gauntlet?
Do whatever you feel the need to do.
I don't know if this follows Marvel logic, but I'll try.
So you're gonna put it in there. At that point, you can, Johnny, make a vigor and spirit roll and
Alright.
add them together.
Alright. So 6 for
You
vigor.
need to beat a number.
6 and 6. And then vigor.
Uh huh.
Alright. Oh wait,
Oh,
you said vigor and what?
Spirit.
You got 11.
Sorry, no. So that was this first one was the vigor.
So 6.
So I need to do spirit. So alright.
Yeah, not even close.
So I got
You
7.
lose the grip of the gauntlet and it flies about 10 feet up in the air, and you can see like everything turns to negative color all around you, and you hear a and you look up and all the negative starts getting sucked in towards the gauntlet and it disappears.
I lost my green stone.
So I can stop time. Wait,
Everyone
does he
rolls-
see the negative color?
Everyone did.
Okay.
Everyone rolls spirit right now.
Alright.
6.
6.
Not 6.
1 out of 4.
Johnny, you feel deathly ill and you puke up blood. You're taking 2 wounds.
Oh yeah.
So you're at death's door. 1 more wound and you go unconscious or die.
Alright. Where do I write that?
What
You
I-
just keep track of it. It has the wound
Oh,
tracker on
my
the side.
toughness or anything doesn't?
No, not
It's
it's
a
a spirit. It's a
gauntlet.
spirit wound.
Gauntlet appear on my hand.
You won't be able to know how to track
I meant
it.
like in the past, like when I was doing the gauntlet.
No, you're okay. I had that stuff.
Okay.
You're fine.
Where
You all
do I
have-
even write that, by the way?
What?
Where do I even write the wounds?
You have the wound. See on the side it has the cards like -1, 2. You're supposed
yeah.
to put a token on it, but just keep track. You're at number 2.
Alright.
Does a gauntlet appear on my hand or what?
No, it disappeared up in the air.
No.
If you want to look around, you can the area you're at, but you just saw him. Whatever.
I look around.
You see where the gauntlet was. Your little stone sitting there. But it's you can tell it's cracked.
I grab my stone.
Yeah, you just pick it up.
I try to fix it.
You wouldn't know how to fix a broken stone.
Sure.
Hmm?
Persuade the stone to fix itself.
You gonna try to? Okay, roll for persuasion.
What do I have for snake level 6?
Nothing. You won't add
Why
it to the
not?
stone.
Why?
You can add spirit if you'd like.
Oh, thank God.
So 1, and then so 10. You can see the crack slightly seal up, but that's about it.
I'm gonna try to intimidate everyone in your barrier.
How big's the crack?
Wait, what Johnny
I'm gonna
said?
try to intimidate. I'm just gonna use my intimidation to yell, "Who's out there? Show yourselves!"
Roll for it.
8. So 8 out of 8.
You hear a loud roar coming from off behind, like off to the right.
All right, I'm
to
gonna
the
go
circle
turn and
area.
see it.
You're gonna turn. You don't see anything, but you
Okay.
heard something in the distance. It's pretty close.
All right.
Whispering.
It didn't sound very human or very natural. It's like a.
Whispering dirty secrets in my stone until it's fixed completely.
It's not doing anything more.
It's gonna do something more.
It's not. You can put the stone away.
Come on, Daddy.
It's not. It's not doing.
down. You sing a sad song.
So what you guys do?
I'll put my stone away. Fuck you, stone.
Did you say fuck you, stone? Roll spirit.
No.
That's 6. That's 6.
The
Alright,
stone goes into the next iron.
you had 6 though. You say fuck you, stone, and you can feel like a weird pulse through, but nothing bad happens.
Oh, I'm
like
sorry.
a weird like vibration. You don't know what it's
I
from.
didn't mean it.
It didn't resonate from the stone. You just felt something. You're like,
I didn't mean it.
mm-hmm. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna wait for whatever's coming.
It's not. You didn't know if it was coming towards you. Just yelled back, like roared
I'm gonna
back.
intimidate again.
Okay, roll whatever. And
Get out here, you yellow-bellied coward! It's 8, right? 3 out of 8.
Nothing responds.
You're
I
the
need
big
you
guy.
to come out here. And I use my persuasion.
Okay. Roll spirit for this one.
This episode is brought to you by yelling at the forest.
Right in front of both of you, the 2 older guys appear in their rocking chairs. Out of like smoke forms, and they are there. Hey, you guys were on the wrong island. And the guy immediately hands the one over to the other guy.
I thought this was the right island.
Yeah.
Two
said,
vultures.
No, you said 3 vulture.
No.
Yeah.
What? I thought it was 3 for sure.
Where's
No,
our
you-
boat?
You said 3 vulture island. We tied up at the docks.
Everyone, come and take a smoke on the smoke pipe.
No.
And one guy holds it out.
Thank God I go up
No.
and
You're
take
gonna take
it.
it.
You
You're
don't
gonna go
like
up and take
I
it.
thought you didn't like smoking. I thought you just drank.
I'll do anything.
You're gonna huff on it. Okay, roll spirit. What's that out of?
10.
Johnny would witness you. You'd feel like your vision became spiraled into like a pinpoint, and it just went black. On Johnny, he sees like your body starts becoming gas, like gets sucked into the pipe. So it's up to you. You can say whatever.
Some moon rock. Some ghost rock.
And the guy holds the pipe out to you now, as it floats back into his hand. He holds it out to you. Hurry up! We don't have much time.
Take it!
What does it do?
I'm trying to get you to off the fucking island. Just do it. You already lost us a boat, and you killed our pet gator. Come on.
Why did the gator try to attack us then?
I don't know. Something weird's going on. Someone probably attacked it earlier and thought it was you.
I don't trust.
Take it.
I don't trust you.
Take it.
Please make quick draw.
You think I can't
Quick
be
draw
shot
in the
at?
hammer.
All right, roll.
You damn idiot.
Roll shooting, I guess.
Alright. 5 out of 10.
Damn engine.
Quick draw, I don't think really does anything for you.
I don't even know if I have 3 good.
God damn it.
I've hip
Fuck
fired.
face.
It's -2 defending the hammer instead of -4.
Oh,
No. You shoot and you see it it bounces off like there's a wall between you guys, stopping it.
just take it.
He's like, okay, I guess we have to do this the hard way. And you see the other guy that doesn't have the smoke pipe clap his hands. And these guys look kind of semi-identical, basically. The only difference is when they're smoking, one smokes on the left side, one smokes on the right.
This
But
Master
so he
Roshi.
claps his hands. Johnny, roll strength.
You mean vigor?
No strength.
I don't have strength.
You do. Strength attribute.
Oh. 2 and 6.
You feel all your strength is gone. All strength rolls are a critical fail.
What about my toughness?
So you feel really weak. No, you're still tough. You just can't physically do anything. You're just standing there.
Can I?
So then
project
the guy with the pipe gets up and puts it in your mouth, and now you got to roll for spirit. 2 out of 4.
Yeah.
Your vision slightly pinholes, but then it starts coming back to normal, and at that point you feel a really hard crack on.
Can I try to channel the power of Prismas into my spirit?
Not yet. No.
Are you sure?
No, you're not that strong yet. You were able to do something earlier in the game. When you guys woke up, you did something, but made it almost snow. But no, you feel something really hard hit the back of the head. You go unconscious. You guys both wake up outside the hut earlier, where the guys are in their chairs where they were the first
That
time.
was one hell of a turn.
And you guys are sitting there, and you guys kind of slowly get up, and you look around to see where you are, and you can see your guys' selves talking to them, slowly getting on the boat and taking off as you guys stand up, or start to get up. You guys are like 10 yards off to the side of the house as you guys watch this happen. So what do you do?
Man, I hate time travel shit.
Yeah, I don't even know if you know what time travel is.
It's
You
the,
probably never experienced time travel.
He
It's-
doesn't know time travel.
it's the stone.
You're gonna say it's the
Shut up.
stone. So the guy's like, "Oh, you're awake. You guys been asleep for a while."
Does that mean we're healed?
No, you guys are fully healed now.
Oh, sweet.
You guys are all good.
So what happened after I took that hit? I was a fat one.
We brought you back here before you guys fucked us. So you guys are going off right now, about to lose our boat. And he hands the thing to the other guy, and the other guy starts talking about smoking. And now we brought you back because you're gonna go and do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, you go to 3
No! To 2!
Island.
To 2! To 2. You know what? At this point, you're not gonna even do what we want, so just go to the town. The town is that way. They point in the direction behind you guys.
But where's
I'm
the...
going-
It's like a 3-hour hike.
If you let me boat again, I'll go to 2. He can go to that town. I'll do it
And
myself.
I can't give out the boating twice.
Yeah, you said we're going back in time, so I know that shit already.
I already just gave it to you. No,
Yeah,
that
but-
you does. This is new.
Yeah.
You. This is different you.
You're gonna say wouldn't it work? Since
No.
there's still a version
Can you
from the
put me back in that old me?
That's not how our magic works.
Then why the fuck
How
are
does
you
your
watching
magic
it?
work?
It's hard to explain.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
pass the thing. Town is that way. Just please just go to the town. You're not gonna help us at
There's a
all.
little boy Jim there.
I'm swimming to the moonshine.
You'll probably be able to find them. They took an airboat that
I
way.
am
There's a little boy on
swimming.
an airboat.
Why did you say they were on 3 Vulture Island?
What?
You said they were on 3 Vulture Island.
No, the weird guys that came by. There was an airboat that came by a little while
Yeah.
ago, and there was like a couple dudes and something squirming in a bag. But they kept going. They didn't go to the 3 Vulture Island.
I'm going to 2 Vulture Island.
You're gonna go ask them to take a boat? They
Yes.
have just the 2 paddle boats. They'd be paddling. You guys are gonna split up?
I'll
That was
take-
about to
I'll
happen.
take one of those.
Yeah.
Are you going to
Down
town?
to the town. They said to go to the town.
It's like a 3-hour.
Yeah,
2
we're
to
either
3 hour
going
walk.
with those, but I'm trying to make that cash.
You can't even boat.
Yeah, you don't have the boating skill anymore.
Yeah, but it's a paddle boat.
True. You just have to have -2 to it. Just for paddling, you would take twice as long. So you're gonna go without Johnny?
If you don't want to go,
It's illegal.
I want that fruit.
Okay.
It's a sense. If they can time travel, then there's no point in going.
You saw past travel,
Oh
not
my
future,
God.
because they knew future. They wouldn't have sent us in the first
They're
place.
talking. The one guy, you can see him past the pipe. He's like, "We didn't time travel. We altered the flow of time."
Until we go and save the past you, time's gonna fluctuate differently. You can move twice as fast in the paddle boat. So
Okay.
you guys can
So
get
you're saying
there.
we could get to 3 Vulture Island before
No.
the rest of that stuff happened?
No, you can get to the 2 bird one and back before we save you. So enough, so you can get.
Couldn't we
so
get
you-
Let's
to-
do it. No, we're going. I'm going.
So you
going
gotta like
too.
rush into the boat. Yeah,
It's
you
like
like
grab
jump
on,
in
like,
the boat.
we're
Johnny's
going.
still standing
I'm
there.
going with them. Why not?
So yeah, you start paddling. You're already going. Johnny makes an epic
I
jump
think we
into
could
the
go to
boat.
Three Vulture Island before past
No,
get the gauntlet before us.
So Nick's paddling though, so he decides where you're going.
That's like skipping every time I'm going to the last village.
So yeah, you make it to the pirate boat,
Okay, I go
and you
left.
don't see past you guys or whatever. So you're gonna go left.
Yeah.
You see the two islands. You can see your guys' old boat in the distance. Are you gonna try to like be stealthy? Or
We just zoom past him. Heads
Okay.
down, zoom past. That's
Wait,
Um,
what if we're the people that awaken the gator?
We probably
you
are.
already zoomed past them. Both of you roll spirit. Not Snapchat, spirit.
2.
Okay, out of 6.
Hold my 4 for me. Oh man.
You guys zoom past. You guys feel like you just nicked something, and you feel the water just shake going everywhere. You see like the giant ripples happening.
Fuck those guys.
Those are us.
Oh well.
So you guys land. You guys get within like 10 feet of the actual shore of the island. There's no dock or anything for you guys to land that you can see.
You're getting out this time.
I'm paddling up onto the land.
Roll strength. They get the 4.
Dead.
The 10? You're just that strong?
Yep. I got a 6.
Yeah, you're like pushing. You're like, you've now beached the boat.
Okay.
You have to
we're good.
push it off the beach to get out.
Okay,
So you have to
we
head
can get
inland.
out.
So you guys like head inland. It's not as like dense as the other one. But you get inside and you can see like they have this like chemistry set up to make all this thing out of the swamp water and stuff. They have like all these supplies. And you see like 5 jugs of the actual alcohol there. So you guys are gonna take them and put it
I'll
in the
grab the
boat.
5
Yeah.
jugs, yep.
We need to check out the rest of the
Slowly
island and see what's there.
You don't notice anything
Maybe
suspicious.
some
And we get
They're
them.
just normal wildlife.
We gotta hustle back, let's get it.
So you guys are gonna go back now?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Okay. So you guys paddle back. You gonna take a right to go back.
The
We're gonna
normal
go
way
to Three
back.
Vulture Island. We
No,
still have time to go
no,
to Three Vulture Island and beat ourselves
we
there.
gotta go back.
So you guys get back and the guys, oh, just in time. We're almost ready to leave. You guys want to put that in our house while we're gone?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Can I have the fruit though?
And they
Yeah,
both
can I have
disappear.
the fruit, Steel Master?
So what's up? They both just disappeared into smoke.
Okay.
So what do you guys do?
I go put the stuff inside.
As you walk into the door, you kind of walk in. It's like pitch black, and your arms kind of just like become really weak, and it just drops in place, and you see it gets sucked somewhere farther down into the house.
Can I
And
have
then all of a sudden you like you're forced to step back, and you're back outside.
I peek my head inside?
And you try to put your head, and you can feel something just holding your head from going in the doorway.
Do I get the fruit now?
You only put 1 in. You can't carry all 5. They're like
Okay, I
big
take
jugs.
the next one.
You're gonna try to walk in with it.
Yep. I'm
Same thing exactly happens.
They told me they need all 5. I go again. Third one.
I hold the 5th one until he puts the 4th in.
Okay, so the same thing with the 3rd one.
Okay, I put the 4th.
Same thing happens.
I put the 5th in and ask for the fruit.
Are you walking in with it?
Yeah.
As you walk in, you see the negative color expand around you guys and then zap back in, and you don't get kicked out of the house. You're still in the house. It's still dark though. Like you had dropped the thing, but then all of a sudden your strength's back, and you're just in pitch blackness.
Investigate.
You are standing near the doorway, I'm assuming. You look in, and it just looks like an empty house. Like that weird blackness that was there is now gone.
Can I go in?
Yeah, you can walk in.
I'll walk in.
You walk in, it's just like an old abandoned house. Like there's no furniture. It's like worn out, moldy in it.
I
Is there
might as well
anything in there?
investigate my version of the house.
It's just pitch black. You
Ah.
can't see anywhere.
Is there anything in my version?
No, just an old moldy rundown inside the house.
Can I use my engine totem?
You have an Indian totem?
Yeah, I have an engine.
Oh, what is the totem?
It just says engine totem.
Yeah, you pull it out.
I remember that.
It's a little totem.
I also
use
have a
spirit.
gold band. I don't know what that is either.
A gold what?
Band.
Like a wristband,
Oh,
probably.
I don't know.
No, I think it was a
Gold
ring.
A ring, maybe? A gold band. Yeah, make a spirit roll while holding the totem. +2.
Woo!
+2.
Spirit roll.
Okay.
Can I use yell secret tunnel also for
You
extra
can yell
spirit?
secret tunnel, but not gonna.
Oh, I got a 5, or I got a 3, maybe.
You see the spirit totem like float out of your hand,
The
and
engine
it
totem.
explodes, and then you see on your world Johnny like just walks out of the when it explodes, you like take a step back, and then in yours you see Johnny appear in front of the doorway, like you just step backwards out of the doorway.
So is there nothing in my version?
No, he's back with you. You can
Oh,
you
yeah.
can see in the normal house. You see him and like a couple feet in the house. It's just like run down, looking inside. It's not black anymore.
So what?
You don't see any of
Are
the
the old
alcohol
guys
in there.
coming back?
I don't know.
I use my.
So what do you guys
I
gonna
pull out
do?
my greenstone.
You're gonna pull out your green
Oh,
stone?
do I have no the engine totem now?
No, it's gone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, your greenstone just looks, it's cracked. Still.
Can
but
I
it-
persuade the engine totem to come back?
No, you can't do
Can
that.
I persuade the spirits of the house to reveal themselves?
Sure, you can try.
Alright, sure. I'm gonna use my persuasion to persuade
Okay,
the
minus
spirits of the
2,
house.
but yes. You can do
6
it. Out of what?
out of 8. That's counting the -2.
Okay, yeah, you can feel like there are spirits listening, or something is listening that's near the house or in the house, but it doesn't say anything back to you. Make a spirit roll.
Where the old guys go?
Where are my white
You
pictures
you
at?
don't feel anything.
Can I ask them now?
Yeah, if you can say whatever you want.
Do you know where them old guys went? And do I use my persuasion?
Spirit.
Ask them where the white women went.
You hear a voice in your head saying, "Probably should get out of the house."
I step out of the house.
Johnny, you're still outside the house, right? You didn't walk back in.
Did I? Oh, I didn't know if I had actually stepped out of
Yeah,
the
you
house.
stepped out. You're like a foot out of the house.
Yeah.
So you guys are both out of the house. As soon as Nick gets out of the house, it turns to that magic black darkness, and the 2 chairs reappear. And the guys are like, "Well, good job, boys.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Time's back to normal."
Alright. Now,
you
can I
say-
have the fruit? I put the last bottle
I
on.
think I deserve
The fruit? What fruit?
The one you promised earlier.
it. You're
Oh, this one and the other guy that's smoking, it pops out of the pipe.
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, we're gonna split in half. We're gonna
Oh, yeah.
They split it into 4, so they give each one of you a 4th of the fruit.
Alright.
It looks like a pineapple on the inside. They eat it like, oh, this is really sweet.
One's weird also.
You're gonna eat it? You're gonna eat it, Johnny?
Yeah.
Roll vigor.
Alright.
I eat mine too.
Roll vigor too. What's the thing?
I got a 3 out of 6.
3 out of 6.
Yeah.
2 up 4.
You guys feel really energetic and happy.
Man, is it still like the best day ever out
If-
on the swamp?
No, you guys feel like friendship makes you stronger, and you guys have friendships bonded a lot, so you gained an XP point.
This isn't from One Piece.
No, it's from another one.
That's Nakama power. The power of friendship.
Our friendship. So you gain 1 XP point, so you can use XP to buy upgrades and stuff. You
So-
need 3 to buy something.
So are we friends with old dudes now?
They kind of just look at you guys and like, I guess we're friendly. With you.
Okay.
Sheriff guy, not really. He didn't listen. You don't realize that we can listen to all of our possessions. You were not the greatest.
No, dude.
So you guys should probably head towards
You
the
guys
town.
know
If
what
you guys
this-
are gonna go look for your friend.
What's with that motion thing? Who was doing the like negative? And what happened to that glove?
Those you guys?
What happened to that glove?
That doesn't matter. Just go to the town.
Okay.
And you're messing with things much more powerful than ours.
That's my job as a ranger.
Do you know
No,
what?
it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Your
Save
job
the
is
world.
to shut the hell up and go back home. Now go to town.
I will
Ranger
not-
here. Do you know what this is?
What are you showing the stone?
Yeah.
Which one do you show? The guy smoking it or the well, not smoking it?
Oh, nuts.
The guy that's not smoking is always the guy that's talking.
Yeah.
You gonna show him? He kind of just holds the stone for a second, and you can see the stone glow while he's holding it. And then he hands it back to you. He's like, "Magic stone, probably does something. When your magical power or something put into it.
Can
I wouldn't know how to activate it though.
Can I ask the other?
Yeah, they switch. You hand it to him. He hands it to him. It doesn't glow, but it changes from a green to a purple, and then he puts it back into your hand. He's like, "I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. This is just a dumb mood stone." And it stayed purple when he handed it back to you.
Love moonstones.
Like, I don't know what to tell you, just a
Can
moonstone.
we get a
I
moon?
don't think it's a moonstone.
But you don't have
It was
to.
a gem.
We call it a stone. I guess that's gem could look like a stone. So you guys heading towards the town now?
Purple gem.
Yeah, it's heading towards the town.
Yes.
So yeah, it's like a 3-hour walk. So you guys can like, what do you guys talk about on the way there? Anything?
No.
I'm just chain drinking.
Anything? Everyone roll something that would help them notice. Like their whatever their highest thing is. Please, for the love of God.
Okay, I got
Survival, smarts, spirit, whatever your highest roll is that makes sense for you to notice something.
Persuasion.
That wouldn't help you notice something.
Intimidation. I
Wouldn't
can
help you.
intimidate my surroundings.
It wouldn't help you notice something.
gambling.
How the fuck would that help you notice
I'm
something?
always watching when I'm
No.
gambling. Kelly's spirit.
Spirit?
7
Out of 8?
out of 10.
It would be my investigation, so 6. 3 out of 6.
You guys hear, you guys can kind of feel something following you. Like,
Oh,
not
man.
far behind. It feels like something from way earlier
I'm gonna
in
turn
the
to
day.
Whiskey Pete and be like, man, what is something not following
It's
us?
probably that gator
Ha.
again.
How?
No, it's a feeling from way earlier before you guys
No,
got
I
on.
killed a gator. Remember?
But our timeline got changed.
Yeah, but we still killed him.
Nah.
At this point, guys, roll initiative. 20 separate.
11.
20.
Okay. Johnny will go first, 2 guys will go first, Nick will go next, then 1 guy. So Johnny, you want to do anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn around and look and see what's there.
You don't see anything.
Yellow obscenities.
So you're going to keep moving
I'm
forward?
gonna intimidate. Say, whatever presence is there, come out.
Oh.
8.
You hear chuckling ahead. You hear 3 voices chuckling. Oh, you're gonna re-roll?
Yeah.
Oh.
2. So I mean, it's not as bad.
Yeah, guys are back to 3.
Why?
Because he used a red.
Yeah.
Oh.
Blue's the one that doesn't count. Let's take the one. Or white. To heal. You just hear 3 guys laughing. They're
From
like,
where?
oh, in front of you.
You can use
By the way you guys are going.
I'm
You
just
can
gonna
use
shoot
this-
to him.
second action roll again.
You're gonna
Do it
shoot at
again.
him?
No, I'm gonna yell at them again.
What?
I'm gonna persuade them actually.
So what?
I'm gonna say, if you don't show yourselves now, you're gonna die.
Yeah, they just immediately just walk
I don't
out.
know,
It's
roll.
2 red. You don't need to.
They
just
walked
walk
out.
2 brown bandana and a red bandana guy on horses. They're not one. You know it's not Red Snake, but it's a Red Snake gang member and then 2 brown snakes.
Some gators.
What are you? I'm gonna try to just normally talk to them.
Okay.
What are you doing here? Why are you out here?
God damn it.
They're just like, oh, we came here looking.
Whiskey Pete really hates gays, doesn't he?
We came here looking for you. We have unfinished business. We couldn't finish last night.
And then I pull up my gun and shoot him in the head.
Nope, it's their turn.
No,
Um,
I'm done.
One of them kind of trots off to the side, and it's a brown snake, and the red snake is one on the left. He trots off to the side. So there's like 1 here. Like if this is you guys are right in the middle. There's 1 in front, and then 1 on each side.
You youngins
That's
really
your
don't
turn.
want to mess with us.
And they just kind of laugh. Like, youngins, I'm 35, and the front guy's like, I'm 11.
What the front guy?
And then the red bandana guy, he had the he's like, he's slow. He just knows how to fight. Don't worry about him. There's no moral dilemma with him dying. Get him first.
I'm throwing 2 cards, 1 at each dude on the sides.
So Johnny would probably be blocking you.
Alright.
You guys are walking together. Are you in front of him?
Johnny's standing there.
Is he-
He's standing right there. And I just can, well, bow.
Okay.
So roll that one first.
Well, bow.
Can you grab that white chip right there, Nick?
So roll that one first. Whatever your roll is -2 because you're whipping it around Johnny.
10.
10. Okay. It hits the horse in the neck, and you see when it hits, it like just slices through like it's a sword, and the horse thing collapses on his down on the side, crushing the guy's leg. So he starts screaming.
Can I throw the other one at the other guy?
Okay, roll for throw, just 12.
4.
4. It lands kind of close to him, but it doesn't go off. The magic card doesn't go off. So you just put the card out, upside down.
What
So you
about
can see
that
it.
card he left like way back? Still,
knows?
a lot of people.
Or that time didn't happen.
I'm pretty sure it still happened.
You don't even know. You have to ask someone about it. I wouldn't know how that stuff
Okay.
works. So yeah. So then it's the slow guy. He kind of like gets off his horse. He does like a really kind of weird lunge, kind of couple lunges on the side.
The
And
11-year-old.
then he does this kind of flex, and you can see like two blades come out in between his knuckles on both
Oh my, I
hands.
need to kill him so I can get my Dragon Fist.
And then it's Johnny's turn.
Where they come out of his knuckles?
Mm-hmm. They look like they come out. He's wearing long sleeves, but it looks like blades are coming out
That's
right here.
his
Two
little
of
boy
them on each
Jim.
side. In each side.
No, ask about his mule. That would set him off if it's actually the little boy Jim.
He's like your guys' height. He's like 11.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm just gonna shoot him.
Shoot the guy? The
Yeah,
kid?
4 times. Just in the
Okay.
chest.
Roll shooting.
3.
3.
You can hear a voice in the back of your head.
My mule! You killed my mule again! Save me!
And his spirit little boy Jim has used his last chip for the help the party, and all of them have been on you. So re-roll that bad boy. 7. Yeah, 2 of them hit him. The first 2 you hit, but for some reason you kind of shake a little bit on the last 2 as you see the bullets go in him, and he kind of smiles as they hit him, and they kind of sink in. And
Do I get to roll for damage?
Yeah, you get to roll for damage, but only once.
But only for one of them?
Yeah.
Alright, so it's 2d6 then.
We're gonna have to bombard
Plus
this
1.
bastard.
So is that plus 1 for each dice then? So just add 2?
No, it's just once.
So 2 5. So 6.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't really seem to faze him that much. He kind of smiles as the bullets go into his chest. He kind of smiles at you. Still doing this. So you have, I guess.
And then you go, ha, I'm not gay. And and then I
I'm gonna shoot the gay away!
and then I
Priest maker!
And then I shoot him. I shot him with the priest
Oh,
maker.
okay.
Oh wait, I didn't use the devil's right-hand devil thing.
Well, if you didn't do it, you didn't remember.
Oh man.
The devil wasn't with you on that day.
I know, right?
He took a little
Oh,
cat
I
nap.
forgot too. I could've.
I'm gonna pull out the star revolver and shoot him.
The star?
Yeah, the star revolver 44 candy cane.
Oh, the candy cane.
Yeah.
Okay, roll
I'm
shooting.
not gay. 3.
Sam,
Would that hit him?
It's a +2, so it's a 5 out of what? Out of what?
10.
Out of 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, it hits, so roll for damage.
Every time.
You gotta minus the ammo that you're using now.
I have
Okay.
been. This is-
Especially for that one, because that's gonna be ammo you're not gonna be able to really find.
Yeah, I know. So that's 75 damage.
75. You see it like hit the same, kind of in the same area, like right here where his heart would be.
Mhm.
You see it bore through, and he kind of looks really nervous, and he falls like to the ground. And you see like the blade. He just was holding like little, like surgical knives,
Oh.
and they like clang on the. You hear him clang on the ground as he falls down. He's definitely dead.
Is it my turn?
Gonna
No,
reholster.
it's
other
the
guy.
other 2 guys. So the guy under the horse, he's trying to get out from under the horse, but he doesn't succeed, so he still has a crushed leg. And the other guy,
Man,
he starts charging with his horse, and you see him hit the card.
Oh, thank God! Another coin!
So all of a sudden he goes up into the air and then falls down. You can see like that wall that you made earlier is what launched him up into the air.
Oh, cool.
And the horse falls. The horse is obviously crippled. It's not moving. It's like writhing around the ground. He's been tossed from the horse and isn't moving
Is it my
at the
turn?
moment. Yeah, it's your turn. He's not moving, but you can tell he's still
I
breathing.
run and pick up the surgical blades.
Steel Masters has
There's
the
4
best
of them.
one-liners.
Okay.
Are they long blades?
No,
What? You said they look like giant knives coming out.
Has anyone
they look
else
like knives coming out of the
Has
same-
anyone
yeah,
else
like, you can
noticed
see the
that
blades.
Steel Masters has the best one-liners in the world? Ha! I'm not gay.
Doesn't have the best one-liners.
Does that count as a major or minor action?
Major action.
Okay.
Everyone-
Is you run.
Oh.
You have to walk to it.
And can I
So
I
movement and attack is major actions, or like doing something.
can I slash the guy on the ground?
He's too far away. You'd have to walk to him. You could throw a card at him or something. You could try to channel your Christmas magic into throwing a blade card.
So I'll try doing that.
So you don't even have to draw, so just roll throwing. You're channeling your Christmas magic and you're near a spiritually active Santa Claus. Yes, so it's a 10. Yeah, you can feel the card. As soon as you let go, you see it turn into like an iron spike that they would use at the railroad, and it goes flying. Who are you aiming at? The guy that's under the horse? Or the guy that went flying off the horse?
There's the guy that went flying.
You see it flying, it just slams right into his head, slamming his head like it just got spiked down to the ground. He's done. There's no way he could survive that.
Now you gotta take out the crypt.
I'm gonna walk over to the crippled guy, right?
Yeah. Sure,
And then I'm gonna give him a nice old one-liner. I'm gonna be, don't worry, you'll see a red snake in hell soon enough. And then I'm gonna curb stomp his face in.
He's gonna, as soon as before he's like, I'm a brown snake, and you just stomp on him. So roll, I think melee.
Would it be fighting?
Yeah, it would be fighting.
Okay. 3 out of 6, and then just
3 out of 6. Add strength to it.
Alright, so my alright, so I roll for strength again.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's
5 total.
Yeah.
Yeah, you stomp in. You definitely like. You probably snapped his neck with the stomp, so he's like done. It's over. They're not gonna be able to fight back, so you can do whatever you want at this point.
So he's dead.
Yeah, they're all dead.
Alright.
Looks like we killed the gay. Away.
We're gonna loot his body. We're gonna see what he has
When
on
you
him.
say that Johnny, for some reason, has a weird crivel, like a weird cold take over for a second, but then it disappears. Like you just shiver a second, like you got really except like a chill ran up your spine when he says that.
Is that my magic to take the gay away?
No, if you guys remember, he got Santa's powers from kissing Santa,
It's not
Oh
gay.
and
god.
then he just said something and it made him have a shiver. Interesting.
Yeah, it's not gay if it's Santa.
Exactly, that's what I thought.
I know, right?
So is that what you say out loud? It's
Yeah.
not gay if it's Santa.
Yeah.
You feel that shiver again.
It's definitely not gay if it's Santa.
See, he agrees, and he has Christmas magic.
You have.
Are you saying he's a gay wizard?
Who are you talking to? It's out loud.
Just out loud to the sky to
Yeah,
Santa
nothing
that
happens.
shivers.
So what are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna search. I'm gonna investigate the guy's body that I'm buying. See
They're
what's on him.
just you can just investigate all of them if you guys want.
All right, sure.
So both of you just roll d20s.
All right. Mine is.
There's a 4.
Yeah, you got
mine
a
is
10.
You guys find collectively $150 on them.
Oh man.
You can, how much cash you got?
I have 1571.
One of them had a. If you had read your thing, the Ranger Bible that you're supposed to have. So you know you have one of those.
Yeah.
So write it down.
Ranger Bible.
Yeah.
What's
The book he's supposed to have that's issued to all of them. It's just the basic one, so it's missing some stuff, but it has the basics of wildlife and stuff. And it's a Florida edition, so it has all the Florida stuff in there as well. That you find like 30 handgun bullets. And nothing else really, just clothing.
Alright.
And nothing special on them.
You can take the bullets. Can I take $300 and you get $450?
That's it? Yeah, that's all. You guys aren't going to do anything else there?
Nope.
Keep moving. Nick, can you make a spirit roll? Please. No worries. It's almost 11. But no worries. 8. You feel a strong kind of uncomfortableness feeling towards the guy that Johnny shot the pistol bullet through, that ripped through him.
Did we actually kill that one guy?
You still had the hole when you guys started walking. You guys have walked off at this point.
Something weird I can feel about that boy.
You guys are like 20 feet away at this point from where he was.
I turn and look.
You turn and look. You can tell that his skin is slowly becoming paler and paler. Like as you're watching it, it's getting wider and wider.
Well, in my line of business, there's never a day that a monster doesn't attack us. Could be come back. I don't know.
I run over.
You're gonna run over.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do? You just standing over?
Does it look? He's gonna look.
Yeah, he's getting definitely his colors changing to wider and wider.
Pull out the surgical knife.
Okay.
Just start stabbing him.
Alright, roll. Do you have fighting?
I have fighting and strength.
Use
Feels like
fighting.
a drunken
Roll fighting
fist.
and then strength.
And I'm drunk and fist, and I'm drunk as fuck.
That's right.
He's
You
always drunk. He's Whiskey Pete, Jacob. Oh, Whiskey Pete!
I got 3 rolls I can use for this. Which one?
You would be using most of them. You will add a +1 to both of these rolls. So roll fighting first, and then add strength to it. And
I don't even make
Okay,
anything
so
Whiskey
8
has sex with on the daily.
plus 6, 14, and then what do I do for drunken's?
it's just a +1 to both those rolls. So it's, you have +2 in total. So what's that?
14.
14. Yeah, you just start stabbing him, and you can see like at every you stab him like 4 or 5 times. You see every stab like color slowly comes back in that area, but then turns white, and he's still getting whiter and whiter. You stabbed him about 4 or 5 times and then stopped. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. You're just hurting him. He's not moving.
Okay. I stab his eyes.
You're gonna roll him over. He's face down. So you roll him over. Make a spirit roll. Yeah, he just looks normal, so you're just gonna stab him in the eye.
Yep.
As soon as
Both
you
eyes.
as soon as you stab him in the eye, his other eye opens and it's yellow. So roll initiative. 11. Johnny, you want to roll? You're not near him either.
Oh, sure,
You're
why
like,
not?
You're like 10 feet away.
Dude, why not roll initiative?
Yeah.
You got a 3.
Alright, Nick,
No, Johnny, roll it for yourself.
It's like an
18.
18.
All right, so Johnny can go first. Johnny, at this point, you just saw that you haven't seen anything. You just saw Whiskey Pete start stabbing the guy.
Shoot him, he's back.
Is that what you yell? Shoot him, he's back.
Alright. Might as well. I
What
have
we shoot him with?
Priestmaker.
Alright,
I'm gonna try to channel the power of God.
Okay, just roll shooting.
Alright. 8.
Yeah, you hit him with you shoot once, it hits him. Nick, he like blinks when it hits him, but it doesn't. He's still looking right at you with this good
Oh
eye.
man, the power of God doesn't.
Is that all you're gonna do?
I guess. What am I supposed to do?
You can walk towards him.
Yeah, use your
or
other
walk
one to
away.
I might as well just walk closer.
Yeah, you're like half the distance. You can tell that it didn't really do anything. It went through, but he's still moving.
Can I tell what he
So
is?
it's your turn. No, not yet.
Stab his other eye before first initiative.
As you can try to do.
Yeah.
Roll fighting. Twice.
Should I do all of them or just fighting?
Roll fighting and a D8, and then roll a D20 for me. Is that a critical for you? Do you roll 8 out of 8?
Yeah.
That's a crit. So roll it again.
2.
Okay. Roll 20.
10.
So yeah, he tries to stop you from stabbing the other eye, but you kind of he hits it, but you keep forcing it down, so you stab him. So he's holding both your hands and you stab him in the eye.
He's holding my hands?
Yeah.
Oh, my
He's trying to push him up, but you've kept him down in his eyes.
Show my initiative.
Yeah. That's one. You have one more.
Curb stomp him in the balls.
How are you gonna do that with your?
I have my hands down and I wow.
Okay. Roll strength. That's just strength at that point.
Okay. 3.
3. You kind of stomp on him and you hurt. You can definitely knock some teeth out, but he's still fighting back.
Curb stomping with his
Balls. How do I hit his head wrong?
Oh, you're hitting him in the balls.
Yeah, I said his balls.
Oh yeah. Okay, then you do that and nothing happens. He doesn't waver at all.
Oh man.
She's really gay.
What if he's a eunuch? You know, eunuchs might have dangerous witch powers.
Roll a d20.
It's a trap.
Roll a d20.
Nick or me. Or the eunuch.
1. At that point, you see all the color come back to him, and he just lets go, and his arms go limp. That's it. So you guys are out of combat.
Is he dead?
You assume so. He's not breathing or anything.
Alright,
all the color
let's
came
keep
back.
on
He's
going.
not white anymore. He's
I'm-
back to his normal
I'm gonna-
tannish color.
I'm gonna bury him.
Do you have a shovel or anything? Or you can do it with your hands? Or
I don't have a shovel. I'm just gonna throw that out there. We could use my bomb, but we're not gonna use the bomb to make a hole.
oh, that 8 bomb.
Yeah, I still have it.
Why don't you use that on the alligator?
Because I'm saving it for a rainy day.
Also, I can't believe you didn't try to get any of the scales off of it. It deflected bullets.
Okay, I'm gonna burn the body of
You're
it.
gonna burn it with matches?
I'm gonna make a fire and throw them on
Like
it.
a wood fire? Alright, so you're gonna you have survival, right?
Yeah.
You roll for survival, you're gonna
Oh god.
sticks and stuff.
3.
Yeah.
Out of 4.
No, you get enough sticks to make a fire that would burn him. You're just gonna throw his body in there? In the fire?
I'm gonna throw all 3.
All 3 of them? Okay.
I'm taking the bandanas first.
They start burning and you hear a weird heat. And wail. And you see the guy's body start turning white again. He's like, ah! and then it changes back to color, and you see like the flame change to like a white flame and then back to normal, and then it changed back to color. So then that's about it. The flame, it just is burning normal.
I set a card in front of the fire.
It's calling cards. People are gonna think you're a murderer.
Someone's a murderer of cards. Yeah. Okay. So you guys heading back in town?
Yeah, might as well.
So you guys walk into a town. It's on like you can tell that it's on a giant island in the middle of this like Everglades lake. So there's like a wood rickety bridge, and there's a guy singing at the bridge. He's like, "Hello, you like entrance into the town?
Yeah.
The town, river,
The town what?
river. We don't say the town name.
Why is
Union spies are everywhere, trying to steal our gold.
So
Yeah.
Egyptian gold.
So it's
I see. Yeah, I hate them goddamn unions.
Roll a spirit, Nick. Yeah, you don't notice anything.
I hate the goddamn union. For the Confederacy.
Okay. So
I was a
what, you
hero.
guys trying to go in? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
$1. It's $1 to get in.
I give him $1.
Are you bribing me?
It's $1 to get in. It's a
Do you know
toll
who I
bridge.
am?
You either pay the toll
I'm
or
a
you swim.
high-ranking Confederate Ranger.
You're gonna pay.
For both.
Okay. It's like, sure, Confederate dude, go on in. So minus $2, Nick.
Just tell him he gets it
Yeah, you got it for free. Congrats. Whatever you are. Have a good one. Roll a spirit, Nick.
I'm just gonna make a note that I've reloaded my guns in the time we've walked back.
7.
Okay. When you handed him, you felt a weird energy for a split second. Like a weird tingle, but
Are
it
we
went
gonna
away.
be okay crossing this bridge?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you just gotta pay. If you didn't pay, you gotta go swim. I wouldn't swim. They got them gators and anacondas.
As
in
we're
there.
passing the.
I saw a gator once so big, it could eat a boat.
We killed
Oh,
it.
we killed it.
killed that.
Killed it? Was
Yeah.
it the white one?
No.
Oh, then you didn't get the one I saw. There's a big white one out there, deeper by the towards the ocean. It's towards the I forget what the town name is. The town that Little Boy Jim's from. Over by there, that's where the last time I saw it. I was out there with my honey, number 3.
That's what.
Nice.
Okay.
She got big hooters.
No, she died.
Oh, nice.
That's
My favorite. That's my favorite
favorite.
honey.
At least you got 2.
It ate her boat,
At least you
Ah.
but
got.
I got a lot of money from it.
Yeah.
She was wealthy.
So what's this about Egyptian gold?
There's something. Don't worry about it. Just get on in that town.
I'm going in. Thank you, sir.
As we're crossing the bridge, I'm gonna like nudge and be like, let's find out about that.
So it's like a 30-foot long bridge. It's like one of those hanging ones. So you guys walk across, it kind of shakes in the wind. But you guys get in. The town's very run down. It's like made out of like really like warped wood. There's all the basic type of buildings you would need. It's kind of smells like swamp water everywhere. Everyone's kind of wearing like really raggedy clothing. So if you need to go somewhere, you can go anywhere. You can see off in the distance. There's like a little dirt mound and there's a church up there. That's the most
What's
identifying
the one,
thing.
the raggedy, you know, where the swamp juice.
You're gonna just talk to someone? Swamp juice?
I don't know what it's called.
Is it roll persuasion? You know what a swamp juice is?
Jesus Christ!
Is that out of?
8.
The guy whispers back to you. It probably's gone all to your head. You probably should stop. And he walks off. What do you guys do? You guys just in the town? You gonna go anywhere?
Well, considering the last time we met that pedophile, he was in a church. We should probably go check the one here, shouldn't we?
Sure.
All right.
We check the church.
So, make a perception thing. So whatever yours would be. That's would be
Go next.
7.
All right.
7 out of what? 10.
10.
Mine's 4 out of 6.
You guys notice there's a couple of the people that look more like churchgoer people, like they have cross necks and kind of staring at you guys awkwardly as you guys start walking down the main street towards the church. You guys doing anything? You guys can keep walking.
We're just gonna keep walking to the church.
And you get to the church. It's it's white. It's like pristine white compared to everything else. And the doors are like cherry oak, which is not a tree that's even from here.
Yeah.
Had to come in. So you guys gonna open the doors or anything?
This be one of them corrupt churches where they
It's
steal.
probably all that Egyptian gold.
They steal all the money from their poor ass people.
So you guys
Tax
gonna
'em.
open the door? Or
We're
something?
gonna get some of that Egyptian gold, Whiskey Pete.
If we can get it.
I mean, as
Yes,
far
it's
as I
open the
see it,
door,
this is an
it's-
illegal settlement, so their possessions belong to the government.
Technically not an illegal
smart.
settlement.
I opened the.
You know it's not an illegal settlement. I don't know why you would say that. You're a law person. You guys slowly turning into a bandit.
No,
very
he's
quick.
not.
I write up a quick eviction notice.
Okay. Do you have like anything to make that seem?
Persuasion. Snake oil salesman, I can make that shit sound perfect.
Okay, yeah, roll, we'll use your persuasion on this one. Roll it -1 though. So 3.
3.
You write it, it looks like someone just wrote eviction on a piece of freaking paper. So you're gonna open the door and knock? What are you guys gonna do?
I said that on the doorway and then I go in.
You open the door. As you try to open it, you can feel like it's locked from the inside, so that like some of these have the thing that drops in front.
Please unlock it. I want to pray to the Jesus.
There's like a tower that right in the front where you would see like a bell and a guy looks down. Church isn't until tomorrow at 9. That's the only time anyone can come in.
We're with the state. We're here to look in.
I'm with
What state?
I'm with Santa.
The state of the United States.
That's the Union.
The Union.
The Union. They're
Union.
called the Confederate of State.
The Confederacy
United
of
Confederate
States.
States.
Yeah.
You
Whatever.
with that?
Yeah.
Are you like a lawman or something, or what? What are you to them?
He's a prey man.
He doesn't look like one.
Because we gotta go undercover
You're a
sometime.
ranger.
Yeah.
We gotta be undercover.
All right, roll persuasion, Nick. -2.
Are you trying to persuade the guy up in the tower?
Basically.
Can I add for snake oil?
Yeah, that's what the -2 was. It was gonna be -4. He can see you. He saw you guys coming. What'd you
3.
get? 3.
After
Like, yeah,
the
sure, totally. Really believe you. Just as I'm like the head priest
I'm gonna
here.
persuade him.
I pull out this locket I got.
He's like, come back in the morning at 9 or whatever. Yeah.
Now listen here.
He's gone. You don't see him.
I guess I just got a drink.
It's like
Why-
late.
Whiskey Pete!
It's starting to
I
become.
have rats. I can get us in that church. You
No.
gonna let me do my job?
People don't like the goddamn 12.
Okay, so you guys can. They're obviously not gonna let you in. So what are you guys gonna do? It's starting to slowly get dark.
I'm gonna sleep on their doorstep.
You're gonna set up like a camp in front of the door.
Yep.
Okay. Do you have camping supplies or anything?
I got my bedroll, my canteen,
Okay.
my rations.
So what are you gonna do, Johnny?
Reading.
Please just go to bed.
Okay, so Nick, tell me how you're setting up your campsite.
Why
Just
don't
walk
we go
me
look
through
for a
how
place to
Whiskey Pete
stay?
sets up his campsite.
Doorway right
Why don't
here.
we look-
Okay.
There's probably a big building, so like there's some space off to the side.
Yeah,
of the
there's a little
doorway.
space off.
Okay, I go put my bedroll there.
You know, build like a campfire. Like,
Uh,
tell me what Whiskey Pete's camp like. is.
And
He's trying to figure out how to get in.
I got my little bedroll right here, and then
Yeah.
I got and by my feet, so I got some wood, and I'm gonna light a little fire.
You're starting to build like a little kindling fire to start
And
it.
then I'm gonna have 3
So
of my
now
bottles.
you can say
And
something.
then I'm gonna have 3 of my bottles of alcohol out and ready for whenever I need.
Oh, you have him out while you're still building it.
I'm not,
So you can
just
say
by my
something
bed.
before he starts making a fire. He's
Why-
still making
Why
it.
don't we just go find a place in town?
'Cause if we
Also,
want-
why don't we break into this church?
no, I want to.
Okay, first you're a lawman. That's breaking the law.
Yeah.
What's it say?
I have supreme authority.
Shut
In
up.
your state.
Yeah.
In Union states and territories, U.S. Marshals have
You're
ultimate
not a
authority.
U.S. Marshal.
U.S. Marshals and Texas Rangers.
You're not a Texas Ranger. You're an Arizona Ranger.
I'm still a Ranger. You said we're giving me the
You're
same
Arizona.
bearing.
same bearing, but not same thing.
And what is it classified as?
You're still a Ranger, but you're a Confederate. You're under Confederate.
You're
Texans
not
are
under
not
Union.
Confederates. In this
I
game,
thought I thought we were doing where the Confederacy won, so I'm a Confederate.
they didn't win. They tied. They're separate things.
Yeah.
You're also not a Union or Confederate state. It's an outlaw state. We said
Yeah.
it in the same episode.
Oh.
Lawmen don't come out of the state alive.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah. No, you're not doing shit.
Well, then if it's a lawless state, then it
You
has
would
no
still
bearing.
follow your principles.
You can go
but
sleep
You
in
can
it.
do whatever you want.
I'm running an investigation of the law.
Okay. You can try to
You-
break it.
no.
If you want. See how that goes over.
Please, God, not again.
As you said.
Look, we've saved the day. How many times now?
I'll go to your inn if you want, but please just don't break into them.
Fine.
Okay, we go to an inn. I pack up my shit.
Okay, you pack it up. You guys are walking. to
I
the
know.
So you get to
Only
like
them
you guys
do
go
whatever
into
I
an
want.
inn. It's like just that like a desk, and then off to the right there's like a bar and like a couple tables. You can see some guys are like passed out, and like
Guy's talking to some of the waitresses or whatever, and there's like a girl dancing while the guy's playing a piano. And then off to the left is like it's walled off, kind of closed off room type of thing. And there's stairs up to a second level, and there's like there's walls there, but you can tell it's like where the rooms would be.
Is there someone?
There's a fat lady at the desk. She's really big, barely
I'll
spinning in
talk
the
to
chair.
her, Whiskey B.
Please help me talk.
I will persuade her.
I got better persuader.
Actually, no, we have the same.
Yeah, but I got snake oil.
Yeah, that's only if you're selling.
Yeah, but I can trade stuff for our room fare.
No, that's what I'm talking about, though.
Go ahead.
So you guys walk up to her.
I go up to the bar.
Hey, little lady.
Make a notice roll, Nick, when you go up to the bar. Johnny, you make whatever yours is.
Investigation.
Yeah.
I got a 3 out of 4.
I got a 5 out of 6.
You got a what, Nick?
3 out of 4.
Nick, you notice that some of the alcohol
Is small.
no. You notice some of the bottles have alcohol labels put over an actual label. You can see like corners of another label under the labels. Just a heads up, there's a couple of them up there. Johnny, you notice that there is a snake tattoo on her neck that is the symbol of the snake gang, but you can't tell what it is because it's just a black color.
Alright.
And she's too fat, it's all stretched.
Yeah, opposite.
Hello, little lady.
She kind of just stares at you.
I'm
Little.
I'm persuading.
You already just pissed her off. You just called her little.
I'm not done talking.
Okay.
Hello, little lady. I was wondering if you'd seen a young boy about 7, 8 years old come through here with a bunch of other fellows. You seen anything like that?
She kind of just looks at you and is like, you making
Do I
fun?
get to roll for my
Yeah,
persuasion?
roll.
Alright.
Roll. She's still gonna say.
I got a 6 out of 8.
She's still gonna say, are you making fun of me?
No.
No, I haven't. What do you want?
We need a room for the night.
Just you?
No, me and my associate over there.
Roll d20.
We got a 7 out of 20.
She's like, okay, room's $150 a night.
Whiskey Pig, get over here.
He can't hear you. He's a good ways away.
Yeah. What would I have to do to lower that price?
Not be a part of the law.
Or not?
I can tell.
How?
You were kind of loud when you're up at the church yelling at a dude.
I slammed down my
And everyone can
phone.
tell because you don't.
Yelling?
It echoes.
Uh,
Also, you were yelling. You're getting real angry.
hit me with
Also,
your
you
hardest
look
alcohol.
super out of place. Also, I have a friend that saw you come in on a carriage past. You've gone past this area before. Maybe not this area. In a carriage. Who the hell rides a carriage out here? Nice try.
Hit me with the hardest alcohol, sir.
He's like, you sure?
Not stuff that would kill me.
The guy that you see, he obviously has like a fake eye that's glass and it's looking way off.
Okay,
And he's missing a bunch of teeth on one
okay,
side.
not your hardest, but
The hardest?
but some good, just some good stuff.
The good, you got it.
The-
One of the good stuff. And you hear a guy at the end of the bar. Only the good stuff for the good stuff. And he puts his head back on the bar. He's like, you got it, Richard. Only the good stuff.
I tried winking, but I only have one eye, so I'm like, I just blink.
He's like, he kind of looks weird at you. He's like, okay. And you see he grabs a bottle that has a label over a label and starts pouring it into a bottle.
Sir, what's the real label on this?
What real? Are you calling me not real label?
I'm not calling
My
you-
name's Jim.
Okay, Jim. What,
Big boy Jim.
Big boy Jim, what are you giving
Can
me
I
to
hear him
drink?
yelling this?
Yeah.
What are you giving me
I
to
just
drink
start walking
today,
down.
big boy?
I'm giving you alcohol.
I can start walking
They
down.
call it swamp juice. Have you
Swamp-
heard of it?
yes, I have.
Stupid. No
No.
way. You told that to other Jim.
Have
There's
I-
a lot of gyms in this town.
Have I gotten close enough to them?
Are you walking over to
Yeah,
us?
I was
You
walking
left the lady.
Yeah.
I sniffed the alcohol.
As soon as I heard Big Boy Jim, I started walking down.
I sniffed.
Make a notice or knowledge of alcohol. So just whatever it is.
4 out of 6.
You know it's not alcohol. It's definitely not alcohol.
This is not alcohol.
Are you calling me Big Jim a liar?
I'm not calling you a liar, but I know my.
I think he's calling me a liar, Richard.
I
And you
bet-
see Richard, he's like, he reaches into his coat. No one calls Big Jim a liar. He's been working this place for 3 days.
The thing
The
is,
greatest bartender I've ever shot at.
I've been drunk for 6 years straight. So I think I know what my drink will get me drunk.
You don't know what will get you drunk in the swamp.
I know what.
I'm Richard. I know what alcohol is. I drink poison every day. I mean alcohol. Well, that's the same thing out here. What do you want?
I want some alcohol.
And he hands you his cup. And you can see it's like just some black liquid in it.
Oh my god.
Drink it. Coward. I've been drinking it all day since morning.
Sniff it.
It has some, you can tell it has some type of alcohol in it, but there's definitely other stuff in it that you don't know what it is.
And you think you can out-drink me, son? Fill this up.
What that is?
Give me more.
You see him reach for a non-labeled like black. It looks kind of like just straight ass. Like someone just.
Man, it looks like straight
I
ass.
don't want it. Top me off, sir.
He fills up the cup.
I
You
drink.
you
I
drink it
ain't.
black?
I ain't no bitch.
All right, make a bigger roll. -2. No, +4 since this is your thing. What's it out of? 6. Are you gonna like slam it down, like flip it over and everything? Yeah, you do it. It doesn't even phase you. Like it obviously you should be like puking right now, but you just hold it back like a pro. They don't even know.
I'm
He's
just
like, barkeep, give me one, and he fills up another cup and hands it to him, and he just like splashes it on himself. That's how you drink, son. And you see him just fall backward. He just passed out.
You ain't no shit.
And then little big boy Jim's like, so you gonna buy your drink or is that going on his tab?
That's
or?
on his. He's the one who told me I was a
All right, I'll
lily-looking
put in
bitch.
$5 on his tab.
Okay.
Would you like a drink? You're at this point behind him, I'm assuming.
Yeah, obviously.
Would you like a drink, Ranger boy? I'm assuming you're a ranger because the sheriff wouldn't come in here or he'd be dead. So you must be a ranger.
I'm looking for a
I'm
man.
assuming a Texan ranger. So all beers for you are ×5.
I'm looking
So
for.
how much would you want?
I'm looking for a man named Little Boy Jim. He's
You have to
about
buy a
70.
drink or I'm not saying nothing. We serve water here for people like you.
I guess some more.
Can I just scream?
What would you want? You want that black stuff?
No, I want just some weak alcohol. You're
He like pulls out. It's like it says grain on it. It says just low grain. It's like he pours a cup. He's like $3.
I discreetly pull the bandana out of Nick's bag.
Don't, please, for the love of God, leave that in the bag.
Do you have like anything to make it so you wouldn't notice you pulling it like a skill?
I'm just drinking my alcohol and I'm just like, God.
Do you would you say you wouldn't notice if you just pulled it out?
I probably know.
I'm
that.
pulling behind Nick, so obviously the.
You'd feel it though from his bag.
Oh,
right there.
I mean, like, not Nick, so the bartender doesn't notice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You immediately notice him pull the thing, but the bartender doesn't.
I'm
notice.
just like, God.
He's like starting to shut
I just
down the
slammed
bar.
this cup down. I'm like,
Another one.
I know something's gonna go wrong.
I'm gonna.
Did you pay him $3?
Yeah, I did.
You
I guess I took it off.
I'm gonna like show him the thing like we're not actually lawmen. We're here on
show
official
him that?
Red Snake
Oh
business.
Jesus fuck.
Roll persuasion.
I got. Oh wait, you saw your modifier for +4.
Oh.
So I got a +12 of my 8. Oh man.
So what is
It
it?
would have
got an
been a
8.
natural
You got
8.
an 8.
Oh, okay. He kind of looks at the bandana and then he opens a bottle that's like green, you can't see, and he pulls out a brown bandana and he's like, oh, well, great you're here. Are you guys spending the night or what do you need?
Yeah, we're spending the night. We're supposed to meet up with some other people that brought
Where'd you get that ranger outfit? You kill a guy?
Yep.
We killed a lot.
How'd you
of
kill
guys.
him?
With my gun.
With my card.
Shot him dead down in the
Are you with
streets.
that group that kidnapped that weird kid?
We're supposed
Who
to be.
kept seeing things and kept trying to bite their wieners?
We're trying
We're
to.
actually supposed to be meeting up with them
We're
to get the
supposed to-
kid for on the
They're out in the water somewhere, around the town.
Really?
You'd probably find them in the morning. They come in usually. I would think they would have told you where to meet. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna find.
You need anything to drink?
I
won't times you 5.
Nah.
I'll times you 2. 'Cause
My
of
associate drinks enough for the both of us.
appearances. You gonna have any more?
I'll drink anyone in this bar.
I'll drink any more.
Yeah, but
No one outdrinks Slim Jim over
Or-
there playing piano. You see like the skeleton guy.
I walk over
dancing.
to
You can see he's playing one end of the piano, then the other end of the piano is also playing the same exact notes he's playing on the other end. And he's like, what about drinking? And he turned and you can see like half of his face is like sloped down.
You want to have a drink off?
Last time I did that, this happened. So yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
And he walks over. Okay, so what are you guys drinking? What are we drinking? We drinking some of that swamp gator, or what's your poison?
Hit me with the black shit.
Well, that's some weak stuff. Pull out my
that's
secret stash. And
Oh,
you see him
God.
literally just pull out something that just it says arsenic on it.
Oh my
Like, do or die, right here, shot for shot. I'll go first.
Just pour out half the bottle. I'll
We're
drink.
doing
I'll drink.
caps.
I'll drink
We're
the other
doing
half.
caps. They had like a cap.
We
So
should
it's
do
like this much.
half bottle.
Half a bottle? Oh, that's easy. He picks it up and just drinks the whole thing. Pull out another one for him. And he puts an arsenic bottle in front of him.
I just
Roll-
pop the cap off and send
roll-
it back.
Roll vigor.
Jesus Christ.
+2. 6 out of 4.
Perfect.
Out of 4. Yeah, you obviously it's like burning your throat, but you just play it off, right? You did it. He's like, wow, you drank actual arsenic. I just drank sugar water. You're gonna die.
I think I'm fine.
Big Jim like grabbed his shoulder. You might feel fine now, but tomorrow morning we'll be talking about you in church.
No, I ain't gonna
You need
die.
to drink this, and he hands you like a cup full of like black liquid.
Drink
You drink it. Roll vigor.
Is
+2.
it more arsenic?
4.
As soon as it touches your tongue, it doesn't taste out. You immediately puke up like all the arsenic everything. It's like, I saved your life. That was liquid shit. Everyone just starts laughing around the bar. And you hear the fat chick laughing. And it like echoes and sounds like a dude laughing. Everyone just kind of stops for a second. She's like, you're all assholes. And then goes back to whatever the fuck she was doing.
It's
Yeah.
my fatty.
Don't say that. That's my wife.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's Slim Jim that just said, that's my wife. And my cousin.
Is that why you drink so much?
No, I drink so much because I killed a man once.
Oh, that's
With his own hand.
I've
I made him strangle himself to death.
I've killed many, man.
What, magical voodoo powers? You look like the guy with voodoo powers. And then Big Jim's like, don't listen to him. He thinks everyone has voodoo powers. He saw a guy with a puppet once make it talk, and he didn't move his lips, and ever since then, everyone has voodoo.
I got Santa
He doesn't
man.
know what he's talking about. He said our dancer had voodoo because she had different colored lipstick. Like, that's voodoo. I know. I've seen the voodoo. And I go back to the piano, Slim Jim. And you just see him, like, kind of stagger back. And you see him playing the piano.
Drinking's only the second thing I'm best at.
What's the best thing you're at?
Good night.
Card playing.
Oh. Come back down later tonight.
Sounds good.
Okay. But you guys gotta still go get a room.
I go.
You guys gonna walk over to the lady?
Could I get a room, please?
She's like, oh, sure, honey. What type of room are you looking for? A small room for yourself, or a? What are you trying to look for? What's your price range?
One with me and for one of my honeys.
A honey? Where's your honey?
I don't do. I just tell her like, just me and one of my honeys. Don't worry about it.
Okay, what's your price range? Because I could try to hook you up. Because you're so sweet.
I need that hookup, please, man.
Well, what's your price range?
What you sell them for?
Just give me a price range so I can help you. Is this how this bartering thing works? You card players just want whatever you want.
Anywhere from $10 to $100.
Oh, for $100 I could get you the big suite.
Oh, I don't
It's
think,
all the way out the end. I'll kick the stupid little bitch that's standing there. She thinks she lives here.
I don't think.
She doesn't realize I'm just taking all her money.
I don't think I need.
I'll
the
kick
big
her out.
one.
I'll kick her out, and you can have it. No, don't even worry about it. Papa Jim, get her. And you see like this.
But that's a lot
You
of
see like this
money.
big guy like wake up from the table and he goes, ugh! And this is like, he looks like the Incredible Hulk and just staggers up the stairs. And you hear screaming and a crash sound. He comes back down the stairs and just goes back to his table and sleeps. Like, okay, the room is empty. You can go up there. $100, please.
Here you go.
You're gonna go upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go up and you can see at the end of the hallway where the room is, the window's broken. It looks like it just broke. You're gonna open. She gave you like a key to open it.
Can I repair the window?
If you want, you can try to. I don't know why you would.
Yeah, there's no point.
Well, you're not. Are you following it?
Yeah,
now?
obviously.
Okay. Yeah, so you're gonna open the door to the room.
Yeah.
You open it and you can see it opens into a big like living area. So there's like a bed on the far wall. There's like a little table, and then off to the right, like you look around, there's like an actual like little mini kitchen where you could like store food and stuff. So it's a nice looking room. It's well taken care of. It's a little worn down, but in good shape. Yeah, it's dark now. You guys gonna go sleep, or you going back down for the poker game?
I eat some
What
food.
are you guys doing? You guys talk, game plan.
So
We're
right
gonna
now,
be up for mass early in the morning, so we can go inspect that church.
okay, so first I'm gonna eat some food. You wake me up in the morning, and I'm gonna go down and play some poker.
You gonna go right now and play poker?
When they're ready.
They're playing like
Are we eating
2
rations
hours.
right now?
Okay, I'll wait for 2 hours. I'll eat and rest for 2 hours.
Alright.
Yeah, we're eating my ration.
Yeah, we're eating
Okay,
rations.
like take 2 rations
Oh man,
off.
2 rations.
That's 1 per person.
That's a lot of rations.
So you're gonna go back down? Are you going down
That's
with
at
him?
least 2 rations.
Are you going down with him? Are you gonna go play cards? You don't have that
no,
skill.
No, don't
Oh,
come
yeah.
down.
I'm gonna go watch.
I don't. You would know that probably this type of poker game, or card game, since you've played in a lot of different ones, this type of deal is something that if you aren't playing, it's not something you're allowed to sit in on.
You might not want to come down there.
Alright, Pete. But if something goes around, just give me a holler. And I'll
So
be
you're
down in a
staying. You're gonna
jiffy.
stay up in the room.
Yeah.
Okay. There's like a window above the bed too.
Yeah.
That's you can open it if you want. To let
Is it-
Aaron.
alright.
You're like 1 floor down, so it's like a.
Just give me a holler if something goes around.
So you go down. You go down. You see Slim Jim, Papa Jim, and then
Big boy Jim. What's up?
yeah, Big Boy Jim, and you see Richard, all sitting at a table. Like, you ready to play some cards?
I'm ready to play some cards.
We play White Jack.
What's
We don't do Black Jack here. No black.
Oh, God, I remember.
No
this.
black.
So what's white jack?
No black.
Tell me.
No black.
No black.
Got it. All right, you're in.
Okay, so
All right,
how
it's
we
very
play?
simple. You play 3 cards. You pick 2 of them. You can't go over 21. If you go over 21, you get stabbed in the hand. Last one to remove their hand from the table wins. So you have to pick a hand to leave on the table. Left hand. All right. Play 3 cards. You're first.
I can't go over 21.
Yeah, you have to pick. They're face down. So you're gonna play 3 cards face down and pick 2. And if they don't go over 21, and you could try to use their skills if you want. You don't have to keep your hand there right now. Just when it's time for the knife thing. So which 2 are you gonna pick?
That's 20.
21. That's 21 since 11.
Oh yeah,
11.
11 and 10.
Yeah. So okay, so those are the 2 you pick. They don't see
Yep.
them. So they get theirs. Yeah, you flip it over like he beat like 2 guys busted and then no one else could catch you. So if they don't, so they all lose. So if you go over, you get stabbed.
In my hand, yeah.
So yeah, so the Richard stabs himself. He's like, oh! He's just like twisting the knife. See like some of the veins on his neck start popping. And he hands the knife to there's usually 1 knife. It's like a big like gator skinning knife. And he hands it to Slim Jim. And then he misses and just stabs himself in the arm. And he's like, oh, my bad. And stabs himself in the hand and puts the knife in the middle of the table. He's like, draw again. You go first, bud. So at this point, you could try to use your power to cheat if you want to. I don't know what the stat number would be for it, though.
What do I do to cheat?
Oh, what's your powers again? Well, you have gambling, so you can roll a d12, and if you get a 6 or higher, you can swap out one of the cards that you select for one of the cards you've already had. Magically. Magically or not magically, it's your choice.
Okay.
So pick 2. You want to keep them?
That's a 20. Can I swap one out?
You can.
Will
You
it
have to
get
roll
caught?
it. You'll get caught if you roll below 6, for sure. So it's up to you.
Yeah, I'll switch.
You're gonna switch?
I need to.
Okay, roll. Roll then. 11. So what are you swapping it for? You're using it with. You're gonna try to use magical power. Or you're just using your ability as a gambler over all these years of drunken gambling.
Which one do you think we were?
It's up to you. You rolled an 11, so it's up to you.
I'll just use magic.
You use magic. You can tell that Richard saw. He could obviously notice something, but he doesn't say anything. And everyone busted, so they all stabbed themselves in the hand. And it's like, go again, partner. You're up.
Oh my gosh.
And Richard's kind of like eyeballing him while you're doing it. You gonna keep him?
I need to roll.
Why not? You have 21 right there. No black.
No black.
Okay. Alright, roll.
I'm gonna go grab some more of that hot and
I got a
ready
9.
You using magic or no magic?
No magic this time.
Okay.
pizza. Jesus Christ.
Alright, so red and red. Richard's like, I rolled a black. And he stabs you in the shoulder.
Stabs me?
Yeah. Roll for initiative.
Why did you stab me if you
Roll
black?
initiative.
16.
16, you're going first. They all look like they're about to fight you. They're like, you didn't have a bandana.
I did have a bandana.
I don't see one on you.
It's in
You
my
didn't
room.
hear anything upstairs either. So what have you been doing? They've been playing cards. It's at least been like 20 minutes.
trying my guns,
Y'all just
keeping
sore.
them up in good
Okay.
quality,
Y'all just sore losers. What are you talking about?
trying to channel the power of Christmas
You can tell that
magic.
they're going to attack you. They're all ready to fight at this point. They seem friendly at first, now they want to fight. And you can't tell if it's because of the bandana thing or because they've all now stabbed themselves in the hand. And you've been like schooling them in the game.
I've just been trying to channel Christmas magic and cleaning my guns.
That's not his thing.
Can I try using a certain magic for my cards, or can I not?
You can
choose?
think of something you'd want to do with a magic spell.
Okay, I want to try throwing down a flash. Just like a flash grenade or
Light.
something.
Are you
A
gonna
bright
throw-
light that would like
Okay.
disorient.
Yeah, go.
Order?
Sure.
Roll a spirit.
8.
8? Okay. Draw a card. Yeah, so you slam a card down, and you hear something in your head saying, I'll help you this one time. And it's like really gurgly sounding, like that is obviously not human. And a blinding light goes off, and everyone's like, I'm blind in my one eye! And you see them all like fall out of their chairs, like stumbling around, holding their faces.
Okay, I run up to the room.
You're in a sprint?
Yeah.
Roll for agility. I believe yours isn't that high.
4.
4? Yeah. Roll
Or
D4.
is it 6?
6. I don't.
3.
Yeah, you get to the top of the stairs. At that point, they're still doing whatever.
Masters, they want to hit me, but I need one of my bananas. They want to give me a bandana. It should be fine.
Alright, I toss him one of the brown ones.
You're opening the door. You're at the top of the stairs. You're not
Oh
down
god,
the
they're already brown snakes, so they're gonna know I ain't one of them.
One of the one red bandana.
Is there any way I could change the color of this bandana?
No.
Oh no.
So it's
They
your
might
turn
think-
again, Nick. You going all the way down to the room?
They might think it's brown.
No black.
Brown snake.
No black.
I put the brown bandana on.
Are you in the room now?
Yeah.
You went into the room. So you go to open the door, and they're all just standing there. You can't give him his bandana.
He has red.
No, I don't believe you.
So-
This is Slim Jim. I don't believe you.
Come out with your red.
That's all the guys are standing there.
I tell him to come out with his red.
We don't believe you're actually. You got to prove it. He was cheating. Richard said he used magic to cheat.
How did Richard know? He was already. He stabbed himself and was like. "Arrgh."
Yeah, because he likes getting hurt. You got a problem with that, black liker?
And then
We saw you. You didn't want to stab your hand.
he's the one who drew black. I didn't stab my hand because I got good. Give me the
You know
knife.
you use magic.
Give me the knife.
You have to prove yourself.
I grabbed the knife.
We challenge you to
I
a duel.
just grabbed the knife and stabbed my hand right there, looking him straight in the eye.
You're like, you're stupid. Have a duel. We're about to have a duel.
Pick it up and
Roll D4.
4.
Yeah, you're not hurt. It's hurting, but you're not taking damage or anything. It doesn't matter now that you're stabbing yourself. We think you're fakes, and the only way to prove yourself is an old-fashioned duel.
You're
A
up.
dual-way duel. Red versus red, brown versus brown.
Oh, God.
And the bartender has the brown. He's like, I call this one. And then you see the ripped guy. He's like, I'll go get the red. And so you guys can walk out. He's like, we're going outside. Our duel, as the alcohol guy, fire breathing. They hand you a little metal thing that you clicks and it sparks. You're gonna put this in your mouth. You're gonna drink some alcohol with it in there, and you're gonna blow out flames. Whoever dies loses.
Can I hold the spark thing on here?
No, you gotta hold it with your teeth. Don't be cheating. We're all watching. The whole town's watching. And at this point, you guys have walked outside, and everyone from the town is lined up. Like, they already knew that something was gonna happen. And you can actually see up on the church, there's a guy. They can see there's like a light from the actual top, like a candle. So that obviously there's someone up at the top bell. It must be that guy watched.
Okay.
And they look at you, and Johnny's like, you're gonna be having an old-fashioned pistol duel. 1-on-1 with our own red. And so what comes out is the big lady from the front counter. She's like decked out like with the crosses and everything. And you can see her pistol is like the size of like a friggin' horseshoe. She's like, I'm ready to duel.
Can I go first?
Like the bullet coming out of it is like at least the size of like
I'm not afraid.
a pinball or
I'm
something.
not
Like, it's
afraid.
gonna hurt.
Can I go first?
Oh, well, we're gonna do it at the exact same time. So it's all reflex. Alright, so here's the rules
I'm
for a
playing.
duel.
How am I gonna... Are we gonna draw like 4 feet away from each other so we breathe fire on each other?
Yeah, you guys are 4 feet away. You guys are 20 feet away. Out in the middle of the street.
Oh,
Or we're doing the thing where we walk back, right? And count.
No, you're standing.
Oh,
quick
we're
draw.
already standing.
It's quick
I thought
draw.
we were gonna do the thing where we turn.
No.
Oh, never mind.
Okay, so for a duel, face off is short range. Step 1, deal 3 cards to each. So both of you get 3 cards.
Oh, nice.
I deal 3 cards. So.
To both of you, yes. Alright. And then
Hopefully.
give me 6 cards. Don't look at it. That's such cheats.
I didn't look at him. I did not look at
Am I allowed
this.
to look at my cards?
Not yet.
Alright.
I did not look at those cards, sir.
I am not a.
This is Johnny, this is Nick. Alright.
Wait, what?
Each
That's who we're
roll-
against?
Roll for taunt or intimidation.
Oh, nice.
Winner gets another card.
Alright.
So taunt is gonna be charisma base. So roll me a d6, Nick. We're doing Nick's first, so you gotta
6.
beat a 6.
I got 6.
Yeah, that was for me. So I'm a 6. So you gotta roll. Are you doing taunt or intimidation?
Do I have either?
You would roll your base. Let me look what you got here.
I got 0 charisma.
Well, no, you got a snake oil salesman. I say you could roll a d6, so you can or a d8. 2. All right. So you lose. So I get 1 extra. I get another card. Stop texting me. We're playing Dungeons.
Deadlands.
They're not Dungeons. All right, Johnny. You gonna intimidate or taunt?
Intimidate.
All right. Roll for Johnny's intimidate. Nick, you're the dice guy.
What's your intimidate?
Oh, mine is an 8.
8.
All right. Now roll a d4, please.
2.
All right. So Johnny gets an extra card. Step 2. You can now. Step 2. Trade 1 card in randomly. So
So what
everyone
do we
trade
do?
in 1 card randomly
Where?
to the dealer. So everyone just put all their 1 random card here. All right. Now play 2 face-up cards. Either call reach, and either can call reach. If not, play 1 more face-up. So Nick, we're gonna go first. So you play 2. This is Nick's.
And that's yours. So play 2 face-ups at random, and if you want to, you can call reach. You're not calling it?
I don't have another
Well, you can call it before if you
card.
don't
Oh,
call.
reach.
You call it before I play it. Okay. Alright, Johnny, you ready?
Wait, so do my edges help at all? I have the edges of Duelist and Hipfire.
Yeah, they should be. Oh, extra whole card for each. How much grit do you have?
My grit is 1.
Alright, so he should be getting one more card right now. Also, just a heads up, Johnny, you can use your 7th Sun to use a Faith chip to negate a Faith chip.
Alright.
Alright, so you flip up 2 of the cards. And if you want, flip up just 2 of the cards.
Alright.
I didn't call anything, so you get to flip up 1 more card. Alright. Sorry. Step 3. Each make a best 5 hand with at least 1 face up and 1 hand card. So,
Do we get to take one of those?
no, we're just gonna go if you have the highest. So you have what, 21? Nick, I have 11. Johnny, what do you have?
2 aces and a king.
So he has 32.
30. Okay, so you guys are gonna all win the duels. Alright. So if you Alright, so Nick, you have a -1, remember that. -1 right now. Johnny, you have a plus. Oh no, you have a plus 1d6 to damage,
Alright.
and you roll with a -2 as well.
Alright.
Alright. Alright, so now roll for roll shooting.
For me?
Roll 6. So you'd be rolling a d4. You need a perfect. Or no, you roll a d4. You got 2.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, now roll 1 for me. For us both.
What's
For
your
you, the other guy, just roll 4.
1?
Okay. So Johnny, what's your shooting?
My shooting is a 10.
10. Roll 10. Okay.
And then
And
plus
then
a
roll- Roll a 12. Okay. So Johnny win that one. Yeah. Okay. So as Johnny will whip his out first, the bullet goes off before she can fire. It hits her. What's your damage on the gun you used? What one did you use?
Well, it's obviously the Priest Maker, so it's
Okay.
2d6 plus 1, and then plus the extra d6 minus 2.
The -2 was to
okay.
a different roll if we tied.
Oh.
So what's his?
2d6 plus 1?
Yeah.
11.
Yeah, so it hits her in the head and she immediately just drops.
Alright.
And when she hits it, the loud thud. At that point, you instinctively pound the shot because of the loud sound, and then burp, and the fire just flames out. And he's like, and the guy turned to see what happened. He just ignites on fire. He's like, screaming, running around. He runs towards you. What do?
I deck him.
You're gonna punch the flaming guy?
No, I'm gonna dodge. I'll
No,
dodge.
you yell punch.
Okay, I'll punch.
So roll for fighting. Jumping fist is a +2 at this point, so we can put the cards back now. So, dueling is
What's my
just
other card? Oh, I had another king.
yeah.
Nick.
Yeah, a little rigged a little bit. It's that gambler. I'll let it slide.
I didn't look at the cards when I handed them to you.
know. That's fine. Whatever. Yeah.
Fighting?
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, you hit him. Do 4. Another d4 for damage.
3.
Yeah, he drops. He falls down.
They're dead.
Everyone's like, like everyone's just kind of shocked at what just happened.
So do the winners get a drink or what?
Our bartender's dead.
That was the skinny guy.
Sounds like free
No, it
drinks.
wasn't. It's the
Oh,
bartender.
okay.
The other alcohol guy.
Sounds like free drinks on her, and I point with my gun towards the body.
All the town people are just kind of staring at you guys like,
Do I get my room for free now too?
At this point, they're just kind of staring. Like you can tell that they're obviously trying to figure out what they're about to do, and you guys
should understand. You should understand very quickly. The numbers are very much against you. It's a whole town versus 2 dudes in the middle of the street. You're gonna try to use cards. You're gonna fight a whole town.
How many people?
I'm gonna start walking to
It's
the
probably most of the town, so it's probably like 50, 60 people or something out there.
I have
Walk-
52 cards.
bar. I'm
How many
walking
decks you
towards
got?
the bar.
40.
You're gonna start they're blocking it,
Yeah.
so you'd have to try to walk through them.
Just push them aside.
As you get close, the big guy stands in front and just looks at you.
I won fair and square. You want to go? I'll take you out in the streets too.
He kind of smiles a little bit, and when he smiles, you can see he has like a really large canine. He's like, sure. We can do this all night.
I'll take
He's only showing like one part of his teeth when he's talking. And he talks like very quietly, so it's kind of hard to hear.
I'll take another one of you too if you want.
So what's up with the grin, Toothy?
When you say that, he kind of just looks at you. Roll spirit.
Goodness.
What is it?
4.
4. Yeah. He kind of just looks at you. You kind of feel a weird chill. It's kind of instinctually is telling you should probably get the fuck out of as far away from this person as possible. You roll both for notice, and Johnny roll for investigation.
Wait.
Okay, so what did I say off camera on accident? Oh, you guys look. Oh yeah. So you guys like notice that like it's more run down, more like a ghost town. There's like a very weird like presence.
I looked up and asked the guy.
The church guy, and when you looked, it was like.
So why everyone looking so weird now?
And when you looked, you see the church looks like it's been burnt down for years. There's nothing there. The light's still like is like floating in the air, where the tower was, but it looks like the church has been burnt down for years. So what do you guys do? None of the other people are moving. The one guy has a creepy smile showing off like one like canine tooth.
I just go take the brown banana.
I'm gonna intimidate him.
Off
From
the
the
guy.
guy? They don't do anything.
I'm gonna intimidate him.
Oh,
The
please.
big guy?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want to say?
Can you say, we were sent here by a red snake. The Fangs wouldn't be very happy if you were to impede our mission.
He kind of smiles a little bit. He's like, the Fangs? The Fangs don't care what happens in Florida.
I got a 6 out of 8.
Yeah, they're like, the Fangs don't care what happens in Florida. It's free game. But if you're looking for your little friend, he's out that way. He's on a boat by himself.
Are you gonna
If you get past the monster, you can have him.
What monster?
Oh, it's one of Red Snake's little pets. Kind of fun.
Should be easy.
And at that point, you can see them all sort like walking back inside buildings or down alleyways.
Okay,
Like
cool.
disappearing into like the darkness
Now
of
that
the
they're all
night.
gone.
It's like midnight now.
Can I loot the bodies now that they're
Yeah.
gone? Yeah, I loot my man. What do I roll?
D20 went up.
12.
You find like 3 different types of pocket knives. You find a giant like meat hook under like one of his sleeves. You find the little metal sparker. That's about it. Oh, and $10. You had $10.
Nice, that means
But they're kind of charred now.
You
So
made
it's on fire.
negative $140. Oh no, sorry, just negative $90.
But if you loot that lady, you can get her money.
I'm not gonna loot her.
I'll loot her.
Alright, go for it.
I'll loot the other lady. 20.
The 2 guns she has on her have gold plating on the handles. The barrels, you can tell, have been lined with gems. She has 2 guns, and the one she used, she didn't get to use either of them. Are lined with gems.
How big are they?
They're tiny, but there's a ton of them.
Ah.
Like
How
she-
many?
There's 2 guns.
Oh, okay.
There's like a ton of them on the side though. Let me get to the weapons. Here we go.
I just had gold plated gem line gun times 2.
It was. They're both Colt Dragoons 44s. You want them?
Yes.
Okay, range is 12, 24, 48. Your razor came off.
It's right by your foot.
Man, what a good pencil.
They are really good pencils.
I know, right?
So, wait. Colt Dragoon.
Yeah. Dragoon. And it's a 44. That's the type of bullet it uses. And the range is 12, 24, 48. Got that?
Yeah.
And then the damage for them is 2d6 plus 1. You need anything else? For it? There's 2 of them.
Yeah.
They have the same stats as my Colts.
Same.
Yeah. But his are the gemmed out ones.
I know. He doesn't need a
So
price
put like a little thing next to them and put like the name of the lady so you know what they are. They're worth more. I already forgot what her name was.
Fat lady.
Yeah, put the
Yeah.
fat lady.
It was like Big Bird or something.
It wasn't big but
Okay, and then did she have the money on her?
oh yeah. They had the 2 guns. She had a gun belt. I don't know if you'd want a gun belt.
I have
She had
one.
2 of them for both of them.
I'll take it.
Pete, I'll take the gun belt.
She had a crystal dagger on her. $2,600.
Wait.
15 silver coins. And she had a wanted poster for a guy named
right.
Slim Jim.
And then how much money?
I just said it, Johnny. You heard what I said. I'm not repeating it. Take 2,000.
I just said 2,000
Yeah,
flat.
just go 2,000, whatever the extra is. It doesn't
Man,
matter.
you should have looted her.
You rolled a 20, Nick.
Yeah, I
So what
know.
else are you guys doing? You guys walking out?
Yeah.
I thought you said she had like a big gun on her.
They are big.
Ah.
They're big for that gun.
The gems are small.
And they
Okay.
only have. There was no bullets in them. They just had the one bullet that's in them. He's ending it.
Pointless.
You guys walking out? The
Yeah, we can
place?
start walking.
It's midnight, so it's pitch dark.
I light the torch.
There's like torches, like in the town, like every.
Well,
couple-
I
I
take
see-
a torch.
You take one. Okay. Okay. You carry one.
I
That's
was
long
gonna
enough.
say we could go back to the room and go in the morning, but
Oh,
Those guys went into the back into the.
No. We going.
alright, fine. Let's go get the little PDO now.
So you guys walk off the bridge.
Yep,
and
let's go
then
get the molester.
when you guys get to the end of the bridge, that guy is like sleeping there. He wakes up because he hears you guys. Like you see him pop. He's like, "Oh guys, you guys are leaving in the middle of the night."
We
Yeah.
found where our boy was. I'm
Oh,
gonna go get him.
you found him or you found him? I think you might have found him.
I think I
You
found
didn't find anyone. You're a terrible human being. You should be ashamed of yourself for wearing a badge.
I found him.
You found okay.
Obviously.
Who won the duel? I heard there was like a duel or something.
We
in
won.
town.
I shot her fat ass down.
Yeah, likely. You killed both of the
I blew
duels? I heard it
flame.
was a 2-on-2.
I blew flames all over their ass in that 2-on-1.
You got both of them.
2-on-1, yep.
Good, you covered for that yellow belly.
Yeah, I know.
I can hear him, kid.
Yeah, he's not being quiet at all. Oh, do you want to duel me right
Anyone
now?
in the town see us right now?
No. It's like pitch dark, dude.
This old
There's
man.
no one out on the
No,
streets.
no, this old man's crazy. Don't.
You're like on the other side of the bridge. You walked off out of the
This
island.
guy's
It's the only way in
this
and out of
guy's
the island.
strong
This
as
is slow.
stuff.
He's just a normal looking guy.
He's
Wait, is
spirit.
this-
When he handed me
Who is this?
The guy that like
When I
paid
handed
to
him-
go
No, I
across-
mean, what's his name? Is this Slim Jim or
No.
No,
Okay.
Slim
This
Jim
the guy
was
at the
the
bridge.
Oh.
piano player.
Yeah. Like, oh, you want to duel too? Huh? Huh? And you you see him reach behind a bush and he pulls out a gun you've never seen before. It's definitely a rifle.
This guy will have spirit energy.
We could do it. We'll go right
I'm
now.
gonna quick draw on him.
Right now? Roll.
I'm
it.
gonna quick draw the double barrel sawed off.
Why? We could
Shooting, I think it's 12.
end this and get little Jim.
My shooting is 10.
Shooting's 10.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait.
Please, for the love of God,
I know.
don't fight. Does he need to draw cards?
No, it's not duel.
Should
You
we just
quick
duel
drawing
him?
on him? Do you even have that?
I have hip fire.
-2 to fanning the hammer. That's not gonna do anything.
Oh.
You can quick shoot on him. Just roll your shooting and see. You have to beat his.
Alright.
His is 20, by the way.
Alright.
So Nick, roll a d20. Don't show Johnny. Okay, you're screwed. But yeah, roll Johnny's 12. Or what is it? 10.
10.
Yeah, so just as he's like, he sees you flipping it, so he tries to turn and you just blast him below the waist and he just goes down.
Alright. Is he dead?
Probably. He's not moving. Blew off his legs. He's done. You hear him go, oh!
I'm gonna check out the rifle and pick it up.
You start playing with the rifle, it's hollow. It just isn't, it's like the shell of a weapon.
Oh.
It's like made out of like really hard construction paper.
No.
Not it? You guys
I'm gonna throw it
you guys
back on the
looting or
ground.
anything, or
I go off. I was
I'm gonna
you're gonna
I
loot
was in his ear. You were a big man.
throw the rifle back on the ground and say, and just like whisper in his ear, "Don't fuck with the ranger." And then I'm gonna stomp his head in.
I leave a card at the foot of the bridge.
Oh, you're not gonna loot him at all?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna loot
This
the
was a
body.
good man.
You're gonna loot
Yeah.
him? You can't loot him. You're a ranger.
I'm searching for
Oh,
an
you're-
investigation.
You're not taking anything, you just want to see what he has
Yeah, I
on.
want to see what he has in case he has any contraband.
He has $40.
Does he have any Egyptian gold?
He has $40.
I will be
a pocket watch that's broken. He has a picture of a young girl, and then he has a note in there saying, it's like something in like a note in an envelope.
I'm gonna take that envelope note and the $40.
You know,
Yeah, I'm gonna open up the note also.
you're gonna open it.
Yeah.
It's a note from him to from his daughter. It's like talking about how she is in and how she is doing in like in the territories, like talking about everything.
I don't know.
And I guess one of she's like really sick.
No.
And whatever, and needs money for some operation.
I
or
take a
whatever.
picture of his dead body with my camera.
And
Jacob.
that's it. You have a camera?
Yep.
Oh wow, you're gonna take a picture of it?
Oh, dead body.
Okay, roll D4. This is
Oh.
in the dark. Oh, perfect. You somehow get a perfect photo in the dark.
Great.
In the pitch dark of the dead body. Yeah, but you'll read that.
Alright.
You're not gonna feel bad
No,
now.
I'm gonna keep the letter on me.
Okay. You guys gonna head towards where little boy Jim is? Yes, no?
Yes.
Okay. So you guys start wandering out, you're getting to like a more swampy area, like you're having a hard time moving, and then you see like a boat, an airboat like floating, and you can hear like whining. Help! My mule's drowning! Been drowning for hours! Help!
I'm coming, little Jim.
Jim! Is that
Guys,
you?
Took you so long! I'm sick and they
It's been
caught me!
it's been a hell of an adventure.
You're leaving me!
No.
I brought you some presents.
You can see that there's activity around the boat. You can,
Can I try to make it snow or like lower?
no, you're like 50 feet away, so you can see like there's fish, and you can like see his mule isn't drowning. It's like walking on the bottom of the water. Like the water's somewhat clear, so you can see the mule outline just walking on the bottom, like around the boat, and you can see like fish flying around. And he's on the airboat alone. So what do you roll spirit, guys? The adventure's almost over too.
Spirit's 4. Yeah, you can roll that for me, Nick. Thanks.
You can tell a great danger is on its way. Both of you. You feel like there's something very dangerous on its way.
the white crocodile?
No.
Jim, you gotta get out there.
I'm tied up! Untie me and I can get us out of here.
Should I shoot the ropes off of you?
No! It's me, little boy Jim. I struggled all night. I screamed. You guys didn't help. It's like you rolled over when they grabbed me and looked away.
We were asleep.
No, these were deliberate rolls. I looked dead in the eyes of Whiskey Pete and he rolled away and said, I'm sleeping.
I was sleeping.
He was on watch and they let him get me. They dragged me through the snow. They waterboarded me for hours of
Snow?
swamp water. Yeah, it was snowing.
You know swamp water's that good juice.
No, it's not. It's full of bugs. I've been
That's
puking.
swamp juice, not swamp water.
I
I've been
drank
puking
plenty
for
of swamp
hours.
juice tonight.
Just help me,
Alright,
please.
alright, Pete, you go out there and swim to him.
I can't swim.
I already did enough swimming in this timeline in the last one.
I don't have swimming.
Neither do I. Brad will deal with it.
That's it. But he doesn't do.
But he's gonna go swim out there.
I'm gonna throw a card into the water.
Oh, randomly?
Random.
Oh, wow. Is there anything specific? You just want to do something.
I'm gonna do something.
So you see it hit the ground. You see it electrify the whole water area, and you see like a bunch of fish near the car just start to float to the top.
Cool. What about the mule?
Oh, it started to walk towards you guys. It noticed who you guys are. It's walking towards you guys underwater.
Get over here, mule.
Yeah, after a couple minutes, little boy Jim's like, you can hear him like still puking. Help me! The mule comes out of the water and just stands next to you guys, looking at little boy Jim. And it has like all like his bag stuff like that he has.
Is there a rope on
Does
there?
he have rope in there? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
and it's soaking wet, but yeah.
I tie his rope to the meat hook I just took from that guy.
Okay.
And we try throwing. I got my throwing skill at 12, so I throw him to the boat.
You have to duel the boat. Do we have time for
Do you have rope, Nick?
No.
So we'll say we have 50 feet, so it's exactly the right amount to get to the boat.
Man, it's
So
crazy.
roll for throwing or
It's
whatever.
like we have a boat.
9.
Yeah, it like barely hooks the end of it. So if you tug on it too hard, it'll unhook.
Okay, I start gently pulling.
So you're pulling the boat towards you.
Mm.
Yeah, roll strength.
2.
Yeah, it's like barely moving, but you guys can see something coming from off the edge, coming around the water. It's not in the water; it's moving through the grass.
Oh, yeah, you get that while I pull him in.
Alright, I pull out my gun.
Okay. It comes out, and you can see it's a giant monstrosity of it. Roll vigor, please.
Alright.
Oops, not wrong. I got 5. Giant.
Can you roll a 6 for me? 4.
I got 5. Giant got 4.
What the fuck is that?
Well, I gotta prepare you for eventually when Mothman shows up. So you gotta sprinkle him in every now and then. Let's go with. I'm gonna pick the good
Good thing
one.
there's no moths in Alaska.
No, but there could be on the way.
Did you guys see the Mothman in Fallout 76?
This is a
Oh
bat.
yeah, I saw that.
That's
Instead of-
definitely a moth.
It looks like a bat though.
But there's moths around there.
I haven't shown skunk bat.
This thing.
Skunk ape?
It's skunk ape. It's a legendary.
Oh my god.
In our timeline, it's a legendary cryptid of Florida, but it's actually a legendary animal.
Oh my god.
So Johnny, you can roll to try to look in the book to see if it has anything.
Sure, I'm gonna look in the book.
It's like farther. You just saw it for a second. It's still moving towards you guys. So roll, investigate. With a +2 since you have a Florida Ranger handbook, which is like basically extinct because there's no Florida lawmen anymore.
I got a 6.
That's good enough. You know it to be a mythical creature, like native people that lived here. It's like a. You know what a Bigfoot is from stories. It's
Yeah.
basically like a swamp version of Bigfoot. It's known for just attacking
How
people.
big is it?
It is like this one. You can assume just from the stories, it's probably a baby. So it's like baby's like it's maybe like 7 feet tall.
Man, I hope it knows that a gun.
But it's like as jacked as a gorilla coming at you. So at this point, now that you've looked back, it's like 5 feet away from you, and it moves pretty quiet. And now it's like face to face. So roll initiative, everybody. 20s all around. Nick's going first. All right, then the gorilla, then little boy Jim. Rochambeau. All right, I go. Little boy Jim goes after you. Then the ape. Then you.
I rolled higher than the 8.
Oh, then you. The ape will go.
The 8 rolled 5. I rolled 13.
Oh, my bad. So you go first, Nick. What do you do? Nick hasn't seen it. We're still pulling the boat.
I keep pulling the boat and I have my dagger ready at my side.
Alright, roll strength.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the wrong die.
Oh, then redo it. Yeah, you pull it. It's almost there. Like one more good pull and you got the boat there.
Can I use my other action to pull?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. You can
Okay.
get on the boat now.
Okay,
can
I
use
step,
that as your
I
second.
step on the boat.
Okay, you're on the boat. Little boy Jim's turn. He pukes. He cries a
you
little
give me an
bit.
action?
He cries a little bit. He looks at you, and you can see like he has bags under eyes. They're like black and blue. He has bruises and cuts all over. He's like, "Help me, Whiskey Pete."
I'm just the weapon for this.
And then now it's
Hey,
I'm just the weapon for this situation.
Do you? Because I
Yeah,
have
I do.
3 chips here that say otherwise.
I'm gonna use my shot rifle.
Which one's that
That
one?
was the shotgun rifle hybrid from
Oh.
the second episode.
That's
yeah, I
right.
remember that crazy thing.
Do you have the
Yeah.
damage and stuff for it?
No, you didn't give me any.
I just was OP as shit.
I forget what it did in that episode.
It was,
It was a rifle range that shot like a shotgun.
Yeah.
I mean, it has shotgun damage, but it's shot at a rifle's distance.
Yeah.
I think so.
Something weird like that.
Oh boy. Passing out.
Yeah. This is gonna probably be the last one.
It is. This
Oh,
is.
thank
This,
God.
you're supposed to just save little boy Jim when the episode ends.
Why did you bring this in?
This was supposed to be the final boss. You guys fucked up, went to the wrong island. As normal. Alright, so it's range. Do you have the range, or do you have any of the stats
You
for
gave
it?
me none of the stats.
Oh, okay. So the range for it is 24, 48, 96.
24.
24, 48, 96.
Okay.
And then, 1 second. And the damage for it is going to be 5d6 plus 1.
Alright. Any notes?
No.
Okay.
Not that I know. So you're going to use that?
Yeah.
Okay.
5d6 plus 1.
Mm-hmm. He has to roll for shooting first.
Yeah.
Nick, nice try.
It's a roll of 10.
5.
It's gonna hit it, yeah, roll for damage. It's pretty tanky.
20.
It hits it, it definitely hits it in center mass. It hurts pretty bad. It obviously hurt it pretty bad, but it's still coming at you.
Alright, then I pull out the double barrel.
So you're dropping the rifle?
No,
Is the rifle, you're gonna just move, hold it with one
switching
hand.
thing. Boom.
Which one? The revolver?
Right to
Which
the
one?
face. No, with the double barrel.
Oh, okay. Roll Nick, shooting. The 3.
And then he
And
gets a +2 to shooting rolls because I keep forgetting to check my notes.
Oh, yep, 5.
No, it's a 5. Yeah, that would hit. Roll for damage.
What's the damage?
3d6.
14.
It hits it. It kind of like staggers back a little bit. It looks pretty mad. It's bleeding pretty good.
Mm.
That's everything you can do.
Yeah.
Okay. You can see it pound its chest, and it looks like some of the bullet holes are healing. It moves towards you. It's gonna swing at you. So roll a d8, please. 11.
Oh, no.
It's supposed to say 11.
Oh, that was a 1 because I accidentally put a +1.
You gotta redo it. You
No,
can't-
it isn't. That's
you
it.
can't sabotage my rolls. I
That's
need a
not
pure.
sabotaging
I need
your
a
rolls.
pure 8.
No, that's a 1.
All right, whatever. I'm gonna use a dice to reroll.
Okay, you got a 3.
A 3. He like swings at you, kind of misses because he's still staggering. He's then gonna use a special action.
Oh man. Is it the ability to be gay?
Yes, exactly. How'd you know? No, it does a weird roll.
I knew because he was gay.
So roll spirit for Johnny.
That's 4.
4.
3.
Okay, so you can feel when the roar is kind of like pushes, like it kind of has like a weird feeling of something being pulled out of you from behind, like being pushed out of you, but then it comes back in for a second. So now it's Nick's turn.
I don't even know this guy's here yet.
No.
Oh,
You
no,
heard the
he-
roar.
he
You
just
heard the roar.
heard the
You heard the roar.
You're hearing me shoot in a
Yeah.
roar.
You just didn't. I haven't looked yet. It's your turn.
Okay, so I look.
You see the thing.
Okay.
You probably have no idea what the fuck it is.
I have no idea what the fuck it is.
Little boy Jim's like, help me!
After.
No! I can help! I can shoot! I might not be able to move, my legs are broken, but I can shoot!
First action I throw a
Oh,
card.
his legs are broken.
First action I throw a card at it.
Random?
Yeah.
Oh.
You mean my shooting?
You can put it at the bottom. Yeah, throwing, not shooting. What's it? 12?
I got 8.
8? It hits it from the back. You see its fur starts to burn. It's starting to ignite on fire, and it kind of roars and starts like stumbles towards the water.
Second turn, I pull out my crystal knife and cut Jim free.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Jim's free. You can tell when you cut him free, you can tell he's been hit, and like these guys just beat the shit out of him.
Good.
Like they just brutalize him for hours, probably.
Okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
I can't do anything. Can I use a minor to try healing him a little?
Yeah, you can start healing him.
Yeah.
So what's your healing?
4.
So okay, so you'll next turn you'll use a full action for healing, and you'll add a +2 to it.
Okay.
All right, so Johnny, you're up.
I thought it was Pete's turn. Or, no, not Pete's.
Little boy Jim's not doing anything.
Oh, okay.
He literally can't do anything.
So the
He
thing's
can't
turning
move or
towards the
anything.
water now?
His mule
That's
has all
falling towards the wall.
his, yeah, the
Okay.
mule has all of his stuff, so he's literally just sitting there.
I'm gonna throw my guns back in their holsters, right?
Okay.
And then,
Can't jump on it. You're gonna ride it.
no, I'm gonna pull out both the revolvers and yell, "You can't fight me. I'm Santa, bitch." And then I'm gonna fire 12 shots into him.
Okay, shooting.
Into his spine.
Shooting twice.
Alright.
It's 2 different guns.
2 and a 10.
I'm gonna re-roll that first one.
It's a blue too.
5.
5 and a 10.
No, you don't get to take one because it's blue.
That's red.
No,
No, that's
it's
blue.
red where you get to take one.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm tired, dude. It's 12 o'clock. So you're shooting it? Yeah, they both hit.
Oh, that's 6 shots
Each.
each. You have to
12.
roll for damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 6 shots each. So just times whatever the damage is for 1 by 6.
Alright. That is 2d6 plus 1.
2d6 plus 1. I'm gonna have to figure out the shooting mechanics. I think you can only fire off 3 unless you spam the hammer.
So,
8 times 6.
Yeah.
48.
So 48, and then it's not dead. It just hits that
well,
one.
that's one gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the other one?
The same. Same gun.
Yeah.
48.
Okay, so that'd be 96.
Yeah.
You can see it kind of like collapse somewhat in the water, but then you can see it trying to like swim away a little bit towards the boat, to the other side of the boat. It's like paddling.
If I had time, I'd set up the Gatling gun.
It's like paddling a little bit. Its turn. It's gonna keep paddling, and then it's gonna use a thing.
Do I have another action?
No,
No, I was gonna use my bow.
no, you use 2 weapons. You see a thing where you can see the water around it turn like white, like negative white,
Like semen?
and then came back to it, and you see like all the bullet holes you shot it with are like gone, and you can see it's now like swimming away out into the open water.
I'm gonna yell.
It's
That's
about
right.
like 30 feet away now.
I'm gonna write. That's right. Don't mess with Santa. Ha! Gay ape. I'm gonna holster my guns. And then we-
Okay.
I healed Jim.
Nick, make a spirit roll, please. 16 out of what?
Oh god, I was 10. 4.
4 out of what?
10.
With a +1.
3.
So 3. From what you can tell, the ape's not going to be leaving anytime soon.
It's not.
It's just getting it. You could tell it's just trying to get distance. So, but now you can heal a little bit, Jim.
I heal.
What's your heal?
4.
4 plus
Plus 2.
plus 2.
Are his legs healed?
4.
You were able to bandage him up enough he can move around and stuff.
Okay, cool.
So you guys all getting on the boat? Oh my god, thank you for saving me.
You're welcome.
Been the worst day ever. After you let them attack me,
I was.
I'm little boy Jim.
You know I don't function when I'm drunk.
You're always drunk.
Exactly.
I'm little boy Jim. You're always drunk. My voice isn't working today.
You're always high.
I haven't been all day. My ass kicked all day.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Why are we getting in the boat when the thing went to the water? Shouldn't we
It's like 100 feet away at this point.
Let's set up the Gatling gun.
on the boat?
I was gonna. Little boy knows like, I would love to just leave Florida, and his voice is deep now. I just love to leave Florida. Make a spirit roll.
I love that too. 7.
7. You feel a more mature presence coming from Little Boy Jim than
Oh, is it because he's not high right now?
you don't sense it at all.
Yeah.
Let's just leave.
Okay, let's leave.
All right, so you guys are all getting on the boat.
Yeah.
Emerald. So he's now piloting the boat.
I'm reloading my guns.
Nick, can you roll? Because I have boating, a D6 one.
Are we rolling to make sure that
I'm able to start it. We start going. Can you roll it 2 more times? 6. Okay, cool.
2, 8.
Alright, so we're able to navigate. Little Boy Jim's able to navigate through the sloughs and everything. Get a great time. You guys are now. You appear to be out in like a gulf, and he starts taking you up a river you guys have never been up to, and the boat eventually dies on the shore. It's time to set up camp. How do you guys set up camp really quick? This is how we always end it.
Bedroll.
bedroll?
You're just
Fire.
You're building a fire. Roll survival.
2.
You're able to get sticks. You got the bedroll. Who's staying first watch? At this point, it's almost daytime. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning.
I'm going to
So you go to
bed.
bed in the middle of the day.
Obviously, Little Boy Jim is first of all, she's been chilling on the boat.
He's sick. You can like tell something. He's like sick with something.
Exactly, so he can't go to sleep.
Okay, you're gonna leave him on first watch. All right, he like wanders off a little bit into the field while you guys go to sleep. That's the end of the episode.
Oh man.
Thank you, everybody. Before we close, the new thing for the ending is I would like you guys to decide, since I'm gonna do there's gonna be like a 3-part chapters to these. Obviously, you saw what the 3 parts were.
Mm.
I know.
We had the
right?
final battle, the town, and the other guys at the beginning. I tried to add stuff for all your characters. I had the snake people, and a
I
duel.
know, right? There were
Had
snakes.
some gambling, and the other magical people. You guys have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so now the extra thing I'm going to add is you guys both get an XP. Congratulations. You
So
both
we
have-
get another XP point.
Yeah.
That's 2, baby.
You have 2.
I
so
think
you
I
need-
do. I don't know if Nick does.
Yeah.
You probably have 2. Right there you go. So then I have 1. So yeah, you would use that to buy stuff to level up and all your stuff. But now for the ending part, I would like you guys to pick something that you would like to see in the next episode. Just something in general.
Hanging.
You want a hanging?
I want a hanging. Because we're going into a Confederate state, right?
Possible.
I would love to be able to hang a criminal in this next episode.
You want to personally hang out?
I want to hang someone.
Okay. We can see if we can get somewhat close to that.
I want to see a golden eye.
Pegasus?
A golden eye?
Right
Okay.
here, yeah.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
Or some Egyptian gold.
And just a heads
I
up,
don't
that's
want
going to be
Egyptian.
something I ask at the end of every episode, but you guys wanted to see me try to work into the next
Egyptian
episode.
gold.
So I figured I'd try to work in anime characters this episode, and obviously you guys immediately wanted to find them. Do you guys know who they all were?
Madro's one.
It was
Yeah.
Madra Dio,
Dr. Eggman.
Goku Black.
Goku Black,
Goku.
yeah.
Yeah.
Rose.
We had them all.
You guys didn't go to the right. You didn't go to the other island first, because originally, if you guys would have went there, you would have seen other characters from another D&D show we did. You might have seen not D&D shows, but you've seen Walrus Man, Jazzbird, Swagalier, Sevweenie, Musical Butler. You know, just a couple of random guys.
Not Akros, the Great Paladin.
Like, you would have seen spiritual things because you would have been infected with swamp disease, but you didn't do that.
Well, yeah, because we're smart.
No, you weren't smart. Well, guys, you guys have fun. We might want to do this
We're
again.
genius.
Would you guys want to do this again later this week?
Maybe. We play one at a time.
3.
We are leaving for Europe.
No, this week is the one week we have left for free time.
So we are
Until
getting ready to
Friday.
leave for Europe.
Well, I was just asking because Matt might come down. He wanted to play.
Sure.
Okay.
If Matt doesn't choose a stupid cluster, can I hang Matt in the next?
Yeah, he can't be a Husker. That's me.
He didn't pick a Husker.
Doesn't Matt want to be like some?
As of right now, he's an Oriental ex-railroad worker.
Oh, he's dying.
He's still getting funny. Oh, Jay, can the next thing be like? Or not the next section, maybe, or maybe.
Well,
Like
you
a
just
Scooby Doo like mystery.
slightly.
Like I want a
what-
Scooby Doo mystery episode.
No,
we
you already
unmask
paid.
him and it's like little boy Jim.
It's like, oh my god,
You guys
it was
already
the
had
railroad guy.
You already had your vote of what you wanted to see.
I changed my vote.
You can't change
You
your.
can hang someone at the end of a Scooby Doo mystery.
All right. So what? So okay. So you want to change yours to a Scooby Doo style mystery?
Yes.
Okay.
What?
That's easier.
And not really. I gotta just have you show up the town and there's a hanging or something.
I'll
Right.
change mine from the golden eye to a hanging.
Why?
Oh, it's easier?
But I like that idea.
Okay,
Golden.
good.
Randomly golden eye.
Just because I need one for my eye. I'm missing.
That's
Nick,
true.
do you mean GoldenEye like the Millennium Eye? Like that kind of GoldenEye? Or do you mean GoldenEye like the James Bond movie?
Shut up, John. I could do both.
Are there any more? Just
Oh,
you-
Whiskey Pete, I've been expecting you.
Hey, let's play.
Mr. Whiskey. Pete Whiskey.
Are there
Pete
any
Whiskey,
more?
I've been expecting you. It's time to play a children's card
Are you
game.
missing one? Or do you have them all?
I think that's it.
Should have one.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
Whiskey Pete. Pete Whiskey, I've been expecting you. Let's play a children's card game for the fate of the Wild West. Your friend is running around chasing ghouls in an alternate dimension.
Haha.
That was fun. That went way longer than I thought.
Yeah, I know,
You guys
right?
are fucking
the
around.
camera's still rolling.
You guys are fucking around.
I can't believe Whiskey Pete hates gays. Still
Oh, that was
so-
fair. I did not see that
I
coming
was not expecting
at
that.
all.
Why
It came
not?
out of nowhere. Because we've done.
It's like,
we-
man, I
we-
hate gays.
We created characters that never came up. We played a whole thing that never came up, and then we did a whole other Christmas episode that never came up.
What do you mean?
We did a Christmas
Oh,
episode. Yeah. We've done like 2 actual playthroughs.
There's
of-
probably some stuff in
Not
there
even
that,
hinted.
that alludes to him not liking
no, not
gays.
even close.
Oh.
And then out of nowhere, immediately in this episode. Gay.
Man, I hate gays.
I didn't say that quote for quote. I just said.
You know what I mean, though.
Fag.
It came out of nowhere. Fag. Alright, well, that's the end of the episode.
Good night. Everyone that likes this video,
Good ending.
subscribe. Just kidding. Dislike, report, and
And just like I was.
Fan for nudity.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Later.
Yeah, boy.
See you, Nick.